Oh, funny. What's good, brother?
If you don't live in Denver, don't fret. I'll bet many of these bands are coming to your part of the country too. And if
We're
not,
back at it.
get yourself to a local show, or even better,
Wednesday breaking.
on May 3rd, the Talks are.
We got a bundle.
Joy played Lost Play.
We got a CB.
Tacos present Poison the Well.
We got some MB2s. And we've got the brand new Secret Lair
Playing with them over 2 nights.
back in my day.
Sorry, Sweetheart. The first
Start cracking through Rat. Good morning to you as well. Hello, hello.
May 16th, Punk Tacos presents Denver Ska Fest 2. Dance Hall Crashers, The Aquabats, Five Iron Frenzy, and the Potato Pirates, Mission Ballroom. May 20th, Yellow Card, Newfound Glory, playing with Keys at Junkyard. June 6th, 68, playing Farewell Tour.
Doing our usual hits style break for this one.
The Sunny Day Real Estate and the Get Up Kids comes to Red Rocks. Also on June 9th and June 10th, Smoky Pokes 35th anniversary tour with Alien Boy comes to Lost Lake. June 13th, Till Death Do Us Party features Sorry Sweetheart, Space Monkey Mafia, and All Waffle Trick at Eastbacks Tap. June 17th, Pamela and the Snuffers plays Red Rocks. June 25th, H2O from March. July 9th,
there.
Mountain Souls come to town with the Suicide Machines, Death by Stereo, Browns, and Ogden. July 10th, Punk Tacos presents Sincere Engineer, Ways Away, Holly Master. And finally, July 21st, Erosion of Conformity with Whores and Crowbot at the Federal Theater. Be sure to check out shows in your area. Make the team you want to be a part of. We here at Punk Tacos will see you in the pit.
Guess I should probably reshare these. Morning. Welcome in, everybody. Hits break. If you don't know what that means, we're looking for the top 10 value cards in our everything that we're opening here today. The MB2s, CB, the bundle, and this SLD, the new Back in My Day Secret Lair. Cracking it all. Looking for the top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our 10 spots. Everything else gets sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly to those spots as well. It's the fairest way to break. Everybody getting a fair shake at that top 10 value cards, and then everybody getting the same size stack at the end. If we don't get anything divisible by 10 for any of our levels of rarity, I throw in... I do. I was planning on running that one for the next break. I got the two non-foils of each, and then one non-foil of each and one foil of each. Whatever they were called. I can't remember all the ridiculous names they had for all that stuff, but... Oh, no, I plan on using them all for games. Or breaks, not games, but... Which is, I mean, it's a type of a game, a break, whatever. But yeah, I like to use them for these, because then we know what at least some of our hits are going to be for our break.
These guys make me really proud of my scene here in Denver, Colorado, because A, it's a band that we've played a few songs from before, and they just kind of keep getting better. And on top
Come
of
back,
that,
kid.
they
Welcome
always
in.
find a way to not only fuse hardcore punk
better.
and ska together, which is already pretty rare, but also
Cracking through everything you see here. 10 spots total. Collector Booster MB2 packs, 2 of those. The SOS bundle and the Secret Lair Back in My Day. All getting ripped. Easy Card Shop. What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Oh yeah, that's right. I did not take this to the Discords. I forgot. Forgot what I was doing here. It is a hits break. So we're cracking through everything we see here. We got the bundle, we got the collector booster, a couple mystery booster 2-packs, and the Back in My Day secret lair. Opening all of this to find our top 10 value cards. They're going to get shuffled up, then dealt out to our 10 spots. Everything else is sorted by rarity, shuffled up, and then dealt out evenly to those spots as well. Fairest way to break, everybody getting the same shot at the top 10 value cards. Everybody getting a hit. If it's on the lower side, I throw in some extras just as a little extra love. I gotcha. I mean, feel free. Some people aren't down with bundles. I'm cool with that. I'm a bit of a bundle freak myself just because I love... No, it's not the Codex. It's just a regular bundle. Gotcha, gotcha. No, I didn't feel like waiting in line at any stores or anything. And none of them actually around me, none of them have. Not even my LGSs, they all got the delay. So if they end up getting them at all, I don't know if they will or not. Welcome in. 10 spot hits break, filling up. Collector booster, the SOS bundle, 2 MB2 packs, and then the secret lair all getting ripped open. Looking for the top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out. Five and get two already. I'm not supposed to after that. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's cool. I've seen some people getting some good luck with them. I'm not holding my breath that I'll get any, but... Alright, let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright, let's drop this a little bit for our flash sale. Start this up again. 10 spots total on this hits break. Everything that you see here is getting cracked open, including the secret lair, the collector boosters. 2 days worth if you want to rip one. Yeah, for sure. If they were more easily accessible, I would totally do something like that, but yeah, the way the market is these days, it's hard telling on things. DK's in for a spot. All right. Getting that common rewards tier for this season. Congratulations and thank you for jumping in. Get you on the board. Make that 2 spots. All right. This is a hit. Yeah, I bet. Hopefully you didn't pay crazy over MSRP. I don't. Did you say how much you paid? I didn't see. Anyways, we are doing a hit style break if you haven't heard yet. So everything you see is getting cracked. The SOS bundle and collector booster, the mystery booster 2-packs, there's 2 of those, and then the new secret layer back in my day pack is getting ripped as well. All of those getting hunted for our top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our 10 spots. Then everything else we crack into is sorted out by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly to those spots as well. It's the fairest way to break. Every spot has the same chance at the top 10 value cards, and then everybody getting the same size stack of stuff at the end. 135 is it for my 5 early on, which is not the price now, but it was 190 for pre. Right, yeah. I still see some places that are offering it occasionally at MSRP of like what 99 or whatever, but obviously those always get snagged up real quick. Cool, 8 spots left, 2 down, and then we are cracking into everything you see here. 135 is, yeah, I would definitely consider going in at that price, especially because you get a couple of CBs to rip. And I really do enjoy Strixhaven. This has been a really fun set. Yeah, right. So I'm considering it. It's just not high on my priority list at the moment. GG's, you are on the board, my friend. Thank you. Plus, with all the Marvel hype that's coming out, and I already have seen some Star Trek spoilers coming out, so I have a feeling that the SOS hype's going to die pretty quick. So if I really want one, I can get one down the road for a little cheaper, I'm sure. But then again, they are a more limited item, so there's a possibility that rarity helps them stay higher. Hard telling, but I think I'm probably going to wait at least a little bit longer. Especially as more and more Marvel stuff's getting hyped. I am not excited personally for Marvel. I intend to skip it. Maybe get collector boosters for the stream, but I've got just MTG burnout in general from release rapidness, but on top of that, I'm just kind of Marvel burnt out in general as well. And I did it to myself, but I let myself get burnt on Spider-Man by buying bundles because I love bundles, and I didn't get a single Soul Stone in any of my boxes. I don't think I cracked even like $15 of value in any of my bundles. That was not a good time. Yeah, right? Strix is so good. I actually had a great collector booster box. We had 2 Silver Scrolls, a bunch of the big ID, the Emerituses, and some of the other, just a bunch of good stuff, dragons and cool things. And then I picked up some of the Omega packs. I hit a foil Force of Will for myself from one. Last stream, we hit a Japanese Mystical Archive Force of Will. Not the Silver Scroll one, that would have been amazing, but still $100+ card. That's like the third $100 card that I pulled from an Omega booster from this set, so it's a good one. It's really good. Yes, Fractured has gotten me more excited now that they've revealed a little bit more. Somebody said it, and I totally agree. This has kind of felt like a secret return to sets, like blocks. It's not sets, blocks. Like Lorwyn was like a secret introduction to this Strixhaven block that we're in because it had the crossover. And then we go to the actual Strixhaven that has the introduction of like the mono black raw, which is clearly from the alt universe. And then yeah, we go into Fractured and we get to full on see this this alt universe. It's focusing on Arcavios's alt, but yeah, see, I know I'm hoping that they'll, in the next sets, they'll go and explore some other of our favorite universes alternate. I know it seems kind of like almost like I don't know. It seems easy in some aspects to do it, but at the same time, I think it could be a really cool concept if they did it correctly. So I think it's cool. Yeah, like if we went back to Bloomborough and saw an opposite, or just not opposite necessarily, but just alternate universe Bloomborough, that would be awesome. Yeah, that's the problem, is are they going to actually do it correctly? So we'll have to see. If they can handle doing this Fractured set well, it might give me a little faith. Because, like I said, I've really enjoyed Strixhaven. I really liked Lorwyn. I've really, really enjoyed the in-universe stuff. I dig my Turtles Commander deck, don't get me wrong. I actually have had a lot of fun messing around with that. But, like, the set itself for like limited and everything else wasn't that exciting for me. Jay, what's good, brother? Jumping in for one, appreciate you. Looks smaller. I hadn't heard anything about the size yet. I'm curious. Anyways, welcome in everybody. We're chit-chatting about sets and stuff here, but we also have our hits break running, 6 spots left. We're cracking everything you see here. The CB, the 2 mystery booster 2-packs, the collector booster, or not collector booster, the Strixhaven bundle. There's the booster, I already mentioned that, and the Secret Lair back in my day new SLD drop. Playable just wasn't my thing, and I hating just to hate because it's beyond. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why another part of why I'm not that excited about Marvel, but it is what it is. It's gonna be in my Magic for quite a while, unless it tanks so bad that they decide to pull out or something. I don't know. I really doubt that would happen. And I think all the money is already spent at this point. Welcome in, everybody. 10 spot total hits style break. That means we're looking for the top 10 value cards. They're going to get shuffled up and dealt out evenly to our 10 spots. Everything else that we find gets shuffled up and dealt out evenly to those spots as well. So with anything, any of our levels of rarity are not divisible by 10, I've got extras on standby. Throw in, make sure every spot gets the same number, and then every spot getting the same chance at those top 10 value hits, whatever they may be. Not like a digi break where somebody might run away with every good hit because that number just decides to hit that day. Can be fun, but this way it's a little more fair to every spot. If your spot hits one of the lower level hits, I'll throw you in a little bit of extra. Make sure everybody walks away happy. Always allow trades, of course, if everybody's down for that. Select all comments. I still haven't shared all the Discords, so I'm going to do that real quick. 6 spots left on this break. And then we're going to start cracking into some packs. Hawk Hunter's in for a spot. Frank, what's up? Welcome in. Hawk's in for 2. All right. Takes us to 4 spots left. All right. Thank you all. Almost done sharing here. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. You blew us right out of the halfway spot. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate all of you jumping in. It's gonna be a fun one. Medina, Moonshine, welcome in everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Had to skip my Tuesday streaming. Eclectic, welcome in. Had more van work that I had to do, but I got everything, all the new stuff that we needed put in place. Everything is finally sounding fully correct. It only took replacing 2 A-arms, 2 on the same side, 2 A-arms on the same side, 2 hubs on the same side. You're welcome. What do people say? Electric findings. Brandon Ray, what's good? Welcome in. Right. I always feel terrible sometimes, like depending on which screen I'm looking at, because I've got the phone is like right up in my face, but sometimes I'm looking over at my laptop, which is the text is smaller, and sometimes I'll mispronounce that way, or sometimes things are just I just can't tell if it's like somebody's name or if it's just a random string of letters or whatnot. Then usually if I print off a label, that helps me, that gives me some clues at least usually of what I'm supposed to be saying. That's like my least favorite part of streaming though, is when people have really weird names. Well, I'm glad I got it right. We are doing a hits style break today. That means we are looking for the top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our 10 spots. Everything else that we crack into gets sorted out by rarity, shuffled up, and then dealt out evenly to those spots as well. So nobody is walking away with all the hits and leaving somebody stranded with just a couple commons and uncommons like you can have happen in some digi breaks and stuff like that. This is a hits style. We are cracking the SOS bundle plus the SOS collector booster. Couple of mystery booster 2 packs. One of the best to get into. My favorite still. Really, really love this set. And then we've got the new Secret Lair drop. Just came in was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. The Back in My Day for the first one. That's the retro frames. Thank you. Yes, I love Roadrunner boosters style. If you guys don't already know, that's where I modeled this style of break after. Theirs is filled with collector boosters though. I try to keep the budget a little bit lower, throwing in secret layers to try and guarantee a few hits, try and even things out so that we can stay a little lower, but still have some good value on the table. That is the goal of my breaks. Been doing it this way. We switched over from digi breaks at the end of last year, and I think, no, it wasn't the end of last year. I guess it's been closer to a year that we've been doing it now. It was the beginning of 2025, end of 2024. At any rate, we've been doing it for a little bit like this. Exploration into fairy. Yeah, you can always use a good T-Pro. Hell yeah. Which version of the T-Pro is it? If you don't mind my asking.
That's awesome, but it's also pretty hard to follow up.
That's badass. I love a good hit.
Their label sent out a
Double Master,
different
sweet.
signal to all those other radio stations out there, but here on Punt Tacos, we've got standard.
Tuntun grabbed a spot. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Let us know if you like this pick. With the thumbs on your iHeartRadio app, it's Turnstile's latest.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try and get our next break plans. I've got the inked as well, which if we can fill this one up fast enough and get through it, we might run another break with the inked secret layer. That's all they called it, just inked. Tuntun got that rare rewards tier as well. Congratulations and thank you for all the support. Arzen, welcome in. 3 spots to go on this one. Hit style break. That means we're looking for the top 10 value cards in everything we crack here. They're going to get shuffled up and dealt out to those 10 spots that we've got. Everything else gets sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly to those spots as well. Every spot has the same shot at the top 10 cards. Every spot has the same size stack at the end of the break. Fairest way to get into some really fun packs, to be honest with you. The collector booster. We got a bundle of SOS. We're going to do some givvies for the non-card stuff inside the bundle. Secret Lair, the back in my day Secret Lair, and then 2 lovely Mystery Booster 2 packs. Always a mystery, but always a good time. I scanned through the entire pack of those because you never know what little hits might be hiding. I opened like 5 packs of them to myself, and I ended up with, I think, 20 hits in the $1 to $30 range. Possibly more. I think it might even be more. I'm going to count. I got the stack right here. $23 hits from 5 MB2 packs. I love this card. If I really want to build around this. Have you guys ever seen the I think it's a TCC episode, Tulare Community College Shuffle Up and Play, where they play with test cards, and Rachel Weeks plays with this one, and it just makes every card you play is a Colossal Dreadmaw. That's pretty awesome. Kind of ridiculous, but sometimes this game is fun when it's ridiculous, you know? All right, 3 more spots to go. Everything you see there, friends, is what we are correcting. Oh, of the Dreadmaw? I'll show it again. It's got Trample, and then you may cast creature cards from your hand as though they were the card Colossal Dreadmaw. In other words, they become Colossal Dreadmaw. So yeah, you basically, it's just, oops, all Dreadmaws. Right? Wouldn't that be ridiculous? And it is ridiculous. Look up that episode. Rachel Weeks was the one who played it. I can't remember. I'm fairly certain it was an episode of Shuffle Up and Play where they all played with test cards or something along those lines. Some sort of Rule Zero stuff was going on. I think she had one of the cards that lets you get around that. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I watched it. I'd have to look it up. There's ways to get around the legend rule. Oh shoot, what was I doing? That's right. Okay, 3 spots left, and I'm gonna figure out our next break here real quick, like I said I was going to. Okay, perfect. Think about it every day. Welcome in. 3 spots left, and then we're cracking. We'll be full at 3 spots, and then we'll start cracking these packs. Hey, oh shit, how are you doing, brother? Doing pretty good myself over here. Finally getting some decent weather. Finally got the vehicle fully squared away. Things are feeling pretty darn good, to be honest with you, for the first time in a little bit. So, heck yeah. Almost looked my mouth. I forgot. True for. Jess, what's good? Doing another hits break today. We got 3 spots left on this one. We're cracking through everything you see here, the SOS bundle and collector booster. We got 2 mystery booster 2 packs and the new secret layer drop back in my day. Look at that fiery lady. Cracking it all, looking for those top 10 value cards. Everything else. Or, well, skipping the line. I'm skipping the script here. What am I doing? We are cracking through it all, looking for our top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our 10 spots. Then everything else. Sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly as well. Fairest way to break, everybody getting the same shot at the top cards. Then everybody getting the same size stack of extras at the end. Can always do trades if both parties are open. I'm happy to facilitate that for you guys. Make sure we can get what we want. If you guys hit on the lower end of the hit spectrum, I do throw in some extras just to make sure everybody has a good time. 3 more spots to go, and then we will start cracking. I do have a second break ready to go after this one. I've got to order some more boxes, but I'm going to be doing, I keep showing it off, but the Force of Will that I hit, we're going to be doing a modified hits break next week, I believe. We'll probably aim for Wednesday, but that Force of will be a guaranteed hit in a break just like this. Not exactly like this, but similar. Same style, just with an added hit for sure in that single. So that's going to be a good time. Always fun when we do those. Last one was for the Force of Will. That's the foil version, so it's over $100. But yes, it's the English Mystical Archive foil Force of Will. So yeah, that'll be a good one. Throw in a secret lair or something with that as well as some packs. What was the last one we did? It was we did Guardian Project. It was the borderless foil Guardian Project from Rav Remastered. That was the last modified. That was kind of our testing the waters to see if it would work to do a hits break like this with Whatnot's new terms of services. I used to be able to run in the break section just like we're doing now with cards added as extra hits, but last month they changed the rules for that. So you have to run it in surprise sets, which is a crapshoot because you're not on the main page and you get very little visibility. So you have to like advertise it hard or have a lot of followers that are dedicated to checking in when you go live. Which I do have. There's some hardcores or diehards out there, I should say, for my stream, and I do appreciate them very much. But it's still hard for the surprise sets to get filled. Snurtle. That's good. We are very close to breaking on this one. 3 spots left. And then we are getting into the secret lair, the SOS bundle and collector booster, and then 2 lovely mystery booster 2-packs. Always fun to see what mysteries await. Welcome back in. Only 3 more to go, and then we're gonna crack it. We're cracking it. Let's see. I haven't done any direct shares now that we are live, so why don't we try a few? Maybe we'll get some luck. Get this thing done and dusted. Man, so picky about sending messages. In love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with. Falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with.
Fresh tacos.
Dude, teenage hardcore band. Teenage
Alright, there we go. A few shares in there.
teenage hardcore band.
See if we can't get it done.
You seen the state of the world lately? Is this not what's going on inside your mind, inside your body? 'Cause it certainly is
9
mine.
Strix plays in the bundle, plus a bunch of lands. We'll divvy up the full arts. There's 5 non-foil and 5 foil full arts, so those will be separated. So everybody will get at least 1 full art from the bundle, and then every other land will get shuffled up, and everybody will get a handful of lands for this one. All arts and tokens separated, then our commons, uncommons, and then any of the extra rares and mythics that are not part of the top 10 will be separated as well, shuffled up, dealt out evenly to every spot. And like I said, if anything is falls short of being divisible by 10, I'll throw in extras to make sure every spot is getting the same number of cards. Only way that changes is if somebody's spot hit is on the lower end, and I throw you a couple extras to make up for that. 3 more to go, and we'll find out exactly what we've got. I'm curious to see. I haven't looked up any spoilers, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of the, at least that I've seen, one of the first people to be opening the Back in My Days. So I'm curious to see what that bonus card is. If there even is one. Maybe we've gotten spoiled. I don't know. WotC's being so capitalist lately. I'm just waiting for them to cut the bonus cards in Secret Lairs. I got the full Bloomburrow Commander deck set, and it has the big shiny collector booster sampler included. I was like, ah, oh, the good old days. We're gonna break some of those down for some of our hits breaks as well. So those beautiful shiny collector booster samplers will be part of some breaks too, as well as those 4 sets, or decks rather. Which I for whatever reason I loved Bloomburrow, but I didn't get any of the commander decks. I just don't think I had the extra Kashish at the moment. So, or at that moment. But looking through the deck lists, they've got some true bangers in there. So they'll be pretty fun to crack into for a break, I think. Vinny Vex, Sprinkle Dinkle, Rye Funko. Welcome in, everybody. We got 3 spots left to fill on a 10-spot total hits break. We're cracking everything that you see here. The SOS Collector Booster, SOS Bundle. We've got the Back in My Day, that new retro Secret Lair, with a couple mystery booster 2-packs as well. We're cracking through all of this, looking for the top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our 10 spots. Everything else we get into is going to be sorted by rarity, shuffled up, and dealt out evenly to those 10 spots as well. Nobody running away with all the hits like you can have in a Digi Break. Nice and fair for everybody. Jump in. The cardboard is fine. Let's see what we can crack into. Oh, that's hilarious. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday to you all. Still morning. 3 spots left. That's all we have to get into. Make that 2. Starry's getting in here. Thank you very much, Starry. Appreciate you. Give Starrybird a follow if you guys don't already. Lots of fun times to be had over on their streams. Good deals up and down the block. Aw, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hopefully we get you some good surprises to see. Dos más. Sí, we are so close. 2 more to go, and then we're cracking everything you see here. We got the SOS bundle. The SLD back in my day. We've got the SOS Collector Booster and 2 Mystery Booster 2-packs that we are cracking through. Hit style break, that means we're looking for those top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out. Everything else sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly to those 10 spots as well. Everybody getting a fair slice of the pie on this break. And if you like this kind of break, and it sounds like your type of thing, give me a follow. We do this kind of stuff every week. We're starting to work in a rotation. I mentioned it earlier, but we're going to be doing modified hits breaks where we add in top singles as guarantee hits. But those type of shows I have to run in the secret, or not secret, surprise set. They might as well be called the secret set because you can't see it anywhere. But being run in the surprise set is hard to get viewers. So if you're following, I'll show up for you easier, and then you can jump into those types of breaks as well. 2 more spots to go. Hey, I forgot that we did that. That's awesome. Let's get a little giveaway going, shall we? So thank you for everybody jumping in so far. Nothing crazy, but where'd my givey sign go? Two spots left on this hits break. Get in here. We're gonna get this givey going real quick. Remy. That guy jumping in. And Elden Lard. I was gonna say, it just cleared out. Sweet. Hey man, say no more. I appreciate you jumping in at all. Thank you so much. Sweet, we are full. Let's get this givey going. Actually, you know what? Since we're full now, let's throw in a little extra. How about Counter Squall also? There we go. Yes, it is. All right. Givey right here for these 3 cards. Thank you all so much for jumping in. Let's do it. I think think we have a few new people. So how we're gonna do our randomization? I've got cards here with numbers. I'll shuffle them up. We're gonna go right down the break board, flip the cards over, and assign everybody a number. It's not a digi break. That number is just to determine your position on the stage that we'll have set up 1 through 10, and that's for us to shuffle all the cards out to once we have them, or to deal the cards out to once they're shuffled up, rather. We're going to use the stage to sort through everything as we're cracking. So again, your number is not, as we're putting those cards in there, that's not going to be your stuff until the very, very end when we pull everything back off, sort or shuffle it up, and then deal it out to those spots again. Hopefully that makes sense to all of you who are new. If not, it will as we go. Jump in on that givey. Thank you all very much. We are going to do some buyer's givvies as well for some of the guts of the non-cards stuff in the bundle. Because as much as I love bundle boxes, I really don't need another one laying around. I got a pretty big stack of them staring me down right now. Go ahead and unpin this. Alright, before I jump the gun, let's make sure everybody's here also. We got Hawk, we've got Eldon and Jay, and Tuntun. Guy no one knows, Denko. I don't see... Oh, Starrybird said she's going to be at work, that's right. Jay, did I say Jay? There, I did. You're right there. DK is the only one not here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just DK. Okay. Sweet. So we'll give a tag there, and then we'll get randomizing. 11. We are full. We are full. All right, get this ready while we wait for them. Get me over here. Woohoo. Okay. Grab the stage. If you're new, you may have heard the legends of the cardboard sorter. The legends are real, my friends. It's here on this stream. All right, that's all set. Only need that marker, please.
KTCLHD2.
10, save.
Free iHeart radio station. Guaranteed unit.
Sweet. All right, 5 seconds on that givey. Good luck, good luck. Here we go. Dun dun, taking it down. Thank you, thank you. We'll put that in your bag for your spot. Thank you for jumping in. We got some buyers givvies that we're going to run as well here in a minute. Eldon, you are. I did see you. We are about to randomize our numbers here in just a minute. Yeah, sorry. I got this. It's not perfect. This is one of the best holders that I found, but it's just, it does have this little bit that shows, unfortunately, this way, but it is what it is. All right, got our numbers. I don't see DK in here yet, but we'll just get things rolling and hopefully they jump in. All right, let's roll for our cut. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the bottom, and here we go. For our numbers, again, this is just your position on the board. It's not relevant until the very end of everything when we have it all shuffled up and are evenly dealing it out. Here we go. DK starting us off with number 6, followed by 7. Danko, 8. Wow, they found each other, huh? Jay, jumping back down to 5. Hawk, you got 2. Starting off with number 2 and number 1. Tun, number 9. Starry Bird, if you watch back, you are number 10. That guy no one knows, number 3. And Eldon Lard going to be at number 4. Lots of sequencing in there. There we go. Those are our numbers. We'll get that back out. When and 1 is what just happened there. Once it's relevant. Sorry, I don't know why my brain is so today. All right, friends. Let's do this thing. That spin down that I just used for our cut is the one that is in this bundle. Somebody of our buyers will be getting that. Larshibi. I kind of dig this one. I don't get what the color scheme has to do with the school other than it's kind of owly maybe, but it's a good one. Put that there. Let's get our packs out. Again, the land packs are also all part of the break and the that bonus promo card. I can't remember what it is. What's it say? Wisdom of Ages. Promo version of that. I pulled 2 Forces of Will. If we can get one from a play pack, that would be amazing. All right, let's start it off with a buyer's givey for the deck box, or not deck box, but the fat pack box, whatever, bundle box, and the token punch outs, all that stuff. All right. Let's see, pick a random one. Here we go, buyers, jump in there. I'm not going to run it for the full 5 minutes, but if you're interested in the box, if nothing else, it's a little extra protection for your cards. Whiplash, what's good? You missed this one, but we got another break that we're going to be running right after this. Jay, leave stream and come back in. I'll wait for you to come back in. All right. Oh, wait, 5 more seconds. Buyers, get in there. Here we go. Good luck. This is for the box. Hawk Hunter getting it. All right, sweet. Nice little extra card box for you, my friend. Ship all your stuff in there with a little extra padding so it's all safe. Oh yeah, and there's that poster. I don't know. I hang them up around here, so you got one that isn't bent too, so that's always fun. All the Spider-Man ones were absolutely trashed, and Avatar. Sour stuff will come in. We are gonna have another one running back after this, but we're doing this one first. We'll do this spin down Gibby here in just a bit. We're gonna go like this, and we'll start with our lands real quick. Wisdom of Ages in the foil, that special promo version. And like I said, we're going to take our full arts, because there's 5 foil and 5 non, so we'll shuffle those up separately. But then we got our foil complete basic set here. It's going to go to our lands. I assume you guys all know how to play, so we're not going to worry about those. Then our 5 full arts non-foil with our non-foil lands as well. We'll keep these separate to deal them out separate as well. Chris, what's good? Hey, did you watch your video back from a couple days ago? You didn't get the top hit, but you got one of the Silver Scroll cards. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head now, but it was pretty cool. Nice little hit. Oh, sweet. Well, sorry to ruin your surprise, but yeah, you got a nice little hit coming in the mail. Speaking of, let's see what other nice little hits we can get into for today. Good luck, breakers. Here we go. We had a little spank request, so let's get it. Potential spam. You did. We're going to run another one back. I already got the spots made. We're going to be doing more SOS, some Avatar, more MB2. I've got the inked of the new Secret Layers. I've got the inked version that we're going to run. And then another SOS collector booster. So yeah, it'll be very similar to this one. The price will be slightly less than this one was. All right, here we go. Our first pack. Good luck, everybody. Our foil, Encouraging Aviator. Let's go. Nice. We got another full art there. With our Inkling token into Stone Docent, Muse's Encouragement, Expressive Fire Dancer, Follow the Lumerettes, Wander Off, Stadium Tidal Mage, Potentiator's, or I do that every time, Potioner's Trove, Spirit Call Enthusiast, Teacher's Pest, that's a great card for this deck. Fractalize with a Steal the Show for our rare, and our Mystical Archive is Pick Your Poison. Pretty good card. Yeah, I built the standard one, and then I've thrown some of the cards into some of my nastier arena decks, and yeah, they're pretty cool. All right. Number 2, let's go. Nice. Yep, I've got that. I had a nice foil one in mine. Pretty cool card. Forward 3, good luck. Got the Goblin Glasswright with Craft with Pride on a body. Fields of Strife for our land with an Elemental token. Honor-bound Page. Textbook Tabulator. Zealous Lorecaster. Wow. Noxious Newt, another good little Death Touch guy. Gotta have it for your... Oh, it's in green on this one, I forgot. He goes good in the green and black still, though. Imperious Ink Mage. Terrafractal. A Vibrant Outburst. Emil Vastland's Roamer. Creatures with 1/1 have counters or have trample. And you get to add counters. Hell yeah. I don't think I'd seen that one yet. I'm still seeing new stuff. That's what I love. Full-size sets. Ennis, debate moderator. Scolding administrator. Cool dwarf dude. Into Emeritus of Conflict. Nice. Mythic hit there. 1 in a red for a 2/2 human wizard. First strike whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn. It becomes prepared. And you can cast Lightning Bolt at that time. Sweet. Disdainful Stroke is our Mystical Archive for that one. All right, next pack. Come on, baby. Let's go. Good luck, breakers. Speaking of pests, there you go. It's the life gain that does it. Makes those pests so darn pesky pests. Wild Hypothesis, our next foil. We got a foil basic swamp with the Fractal Token, Dig Site Inventory, Hydro Channeler, Rearing Embermare, Barog Barrage, Cheerful Osteomancer, Imperious Ink Mage, Terrafractal, Tablet of Discovery. Starter on commons. We got Orisa, Tide Choreographer. Why did I say that? It's so weird. Stand Up for Yourself with the Flashback. Nice. Good card right there. And our MA on this one is Monstrous Rage. Was a better card a little while ago, but still a good one. All right, come on. Good luck, breakers. Next pack. Forward 3. Let's get it. Essence Scatter in the foil. Paradox Gardens with the Fractal Token. We've got Interjection, Deluge Virtuoso, Tackle Artist, Oracle's Restoration, Masterful Flourish, Wilt in the Heat, Pet Mascot, Rabbit Attack, Snarl Song, Pigment Wrangler with the Vicious Rivalry for a rare, and our Mystical Archive, Shamanic Revelation. Good card. I need to pick up a copy of this for a couple of my decks, honestly. Good green stuff. Not a huge hit, but good card. Doja, what's good? Yeah, very good card. Eric, what's up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. This is our first break of the day. We got another one planned. I'll get all that stuff up here on screen once we're a little further through this break. All right, forward 3. Let's go. Pull from the Grave in the foil. Nice. We got another mountain. This one is foil as well. Elemental Token, Landscape Painter, Strife Scholar, a couple spells on some bodies, Efflorescence, Melancholic Poet, Biblioplex Tome Keeper, Pest Mascot, Muse Seeker, Ink Shape Demonstrator, Old Growth Educator, with the Petrified Hamlet for our next rare. Into, it looks like we got double rares, into Shattered Sanctum. Nice. Another good land right there. And our Mystical Archive, Return the Favor. Solid red spell. All right, come on. Nothing huge yet from Strix. We could use something good. Let's go. Forward 3. Good luck. Sneering Shade Rider in the foil. Our Forest and our Fractal Token. Put these back. Owlin Historian. Banishing Betrayal. Heated Argument. Tenured Concoctor. Send in the Pest. Potioner's Trove. Summoned Dromedary. Social Snub. Quandrix Charm. card. Grave Researcher for our rare. Reanimate on a body. Into, nice, double rare. Hardened Academic. Lorehold dude there. Discard for lifelink. One or more cards leave your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Sweet. And our Mystical Archive. Stock up. Nice. Not as big a hit as it used to be, but still a good card. I think it might still technically count, though. We're going to double check that. All right, next one. Let's run this. Buyers, you paying attention? Time for the spin down. We'll interrupt this break with a little givey. Jump in there, buyers, for the spin down on this one. We're only going to run it for like 30 seconds while I start this pack. Forward 3, 1, 2, and 3. 5 more seconds, buyers. Here we go. Firing it. Good luck. Ton. This is rigged. Congratulations. Let me write that down real quick before I forget. Sweet. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciated all the support you guys have given me. At least it wasn't both buyers. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing. Vibrant Outburst in the foil. Spectacle Summit also in the foil with our elemental token. We got our Rehearsed Debater, Spellbook Seeker, Rubble Rouser, Wild Hypothesis, Adventurous Eater, have a bite on a body, Bogwater Lumerette, Abstract Paint Mage, Soaring Stone Glider, Dissection Practice, into Zephi and the Tempests. Kind of an interesting card. Into Germination Practicum, the Paradigm green card. This is a nice one. Just a little 2/1/1 counters on every creature you control every turn after it resolves the first time. Oh yeah. Those little 1/1s are now 3/3s after just one turn. Then they're 5/5s. Then they're 7/7s. And they've got that beautiful little life gain asterisk on there too. Great card. I actually have, of course I lost it. I was gonna say there. I've got my own copy right here plus a Branching Evolution. I'm putting both of these in my Turtles deck because obviously the Turtles Commander deck is all about adding tokens. Royal Treatment was our last one. I was holding on to it, sorry. Decent card with the Royal Treatment. I do love all the arts on the Mystical Archive. They once again absolutely nailed it with that. All right. The Practicum is a nice hit from our SOS, but we can do better. Come on, baby. What else you got for us? Let's go. Let's get a nice Japanese MA or something cool. Come on. Growth Curve in the foil with our Mountain and an Inkling token. Oops, you know what? I forgot to put that one in the sleeve right away. That one will sleeve up right now. All right, Ascendant Dust Speaker into Procrastinate, Ancestral Anger, Studious First Year. I like this dude. That's a good bear right there. Cost of Brilliance, Biblioplex Tomekeeper, nice Tam, Observant Sequencer, Sundering Archaic, Prismari Charm. These charms are pretty good. Into Soaring Stone Glider. And our rare Emeritus of Ideation. Nice. Another good one. Back-to-back sick mythics from this set. Sweet. And our mystical archive for this is the Stargaze. Again, not a huge one, but I do like the art for that a lot. Very cool. Not another Emeritus, but an Emeritus plus. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's a reason why Ancestral Recall is on the reserve list. Ba-ba-bum-ba, ba-ba-bum-ba. Very good. Very cool. All right. Well, I don't know if we can beat that now. Last pack magic, though. Let's see. You gotta believe to achieve. Let's go. Forward 3. Let's get it. Silver Scroll time. Exactly. Let's go. Sundering Archaic in the foil. I don't know if you can actually pull those from plays or not, but let's get it. Spectacle Summit. And your Punch-Out token. Textbook Tabulator. Zealous Lorecaster. Noxious Newt. Brog Banemaker. That's what I thought. Rapier Wit. Wilt in the Heat. You can find cool versions of the Mystical Archives, though, right? Or can you only get the English? Maybe I'm wrong on that, too. Scolding Administrator. Encouraging Aviator. Thunder Drum Soloist with the Arc of Hunger are rare. Right on. And Wild Growth Archaic. Into our last Mystical Archive. It is Requisition Raid. Solid card, but not a big hit. All right. Fun stuff. Hell yeah. Love it. Now into the really fun stuff here. Some Mystery Booster 2 time. Let's get it. Good luck. Here we go. Our white cards. Angelic Blessing. Any creature gets +3/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Any one creature. Love it. Love old style wording. Imposter of the Sixth Pride. Confound with a Rushing River. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you paid the kicker cost, return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So we'll remove a piece. Filth. That's some cool old Magic art. Swamp Walk. As long as it's in your graveyard and you control swamp creatures you control have Swamp Walk. That is cool. Foulmire Knight. Sick. Pyrewild Shaman. Sorry, I go slow on MB2s. A lot of these I still haven't seen yet. Jay's up to take any unwanted test cards. What is good? Danger Dune, Quasquatch. We got another break rolling after this one, guys, if you want to jump in on some action. Voldaren Epicure. Our green, we got a Saber Ants. Look at that fucker snapping that sword right in half. Whenever it's dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 green insects into play. That is sick. Yeah, that'll go right into the pest deck, huh? That's amazing. Sky Snare Spider. Mercy Killing. With Elsha of the Infinite for our rare from Double Masters. Our white border Ponder. And our test card. Or no, our Future Sight. Nice. STP. Sweet. Gotta have it. Future Sight version is very cool. I like that. It's like Animorph style. And into now our test card, we've got Essence of Ajani, 2 and a white for an emblem. As a resolve, put it into the command zone. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life. Hell yeah. Great for any white life gain deck there. All right, like I said, I'm going to scan all the MB2s just to double check. They're just like silly things that Wizards employees messed around with. And then they decided to include them in MB2s just as, like, yeah, just a fun little extra. Almost like adding a little hint of unness to some of the deck. I don't know. Yeah, so they're not like legal playable, but you can obviously rule zero them, and you can have fun with them. Like I said, that Colossal Dreadmaw one, I've seen people play, and it goes pretty crazy. Seems like a good time. Ah, hell yeah. Yeah, that'll be nasty. Not that squirrel decks need any help being any nastier, right? All right, here we go. Our next MB2. Good luck, everybody, with our whites to start. Valorous Stance. Cloud Goat Ranger. Of course, it's Kithkin stuff. Goats and Kithkins, huh? Oh, sick. Very cool. Aqueous Form. Aqueous Form. There we go. Disrupt. Blue. Undead Augur. Good in some zombie decks right there. Corpse Connoisseur. Search your library for a creature card and put that card in your graveyard. If you do, shuffle your library. I bet this one is a decent little hit for a little black tutor there. Black graveyard tutor. Onslaught. Good. Classic. Young Chandra from M20. Travel Preparations. Vastwood Surge. With the Scuttlemutt for our colorless here. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, or tap. Target creature becomes the color of or colors of your choice until end of turn. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the weird scarecrow dude. Scarecrow. Interesting. Part the Water Veil. A nice mythic here. 4 and 2 blue. Take an extra turn after this one and then exile it. Awaken 6 for 6 and 3 blue. If you cast it for that cost, also put 6 1/1 counters on target land you control, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste and is still a land. That is pretty freaking cool. Never seen that before. Our white border, Thopter Foundry, sweet. Pay 1, sack a non-token artifact, create a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature token with flying, and gain a life. Into our test or future site, Hogak. It's the summer of the Gak. Good old Hogak in the future site. Very cool. With our test card, Dwarven Confluencer, 2 and a red. For a 1/1 dwarf, tap to destroy target non-token land. Its controller creates Mana Confluence token, which is a land with tap to pay a life and add 1 mana of any color. Very cool. It's land destruction, but fair. That would be fun to run in some red decks. Oops, this side. Very cool, very cool. Again, we'll scan all of those. I think we're going to leave our CB for last, so let's get into the secret lair. I'm excited to see what, if there is any. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the day when they stop putting bonus cards in, but thank you for being a part of Secret Lair, friends. More importantly, thank you for being a part of my stream. I do greatly appreciate it. I have so much fun doing this, and I couldn't do it without all of you jumping in, even if you're just here watching, adding numbers for the algorithm to feed me to other viewers. I appreciate it all. So thank you very much. All right, let's keep it going. Good luck here. We got the Battle Hymn. 1 in a red to add a red to your mana pool for each creature you control. Very cool. Our Breath of Fury. 2 in a red, and it can enchant only a creature you control. When enchanted creature successfully deals combat damage to a player, sack it unless that was the last creature you controlled. Instead of discarding Breath of Fury, attach it to another creature you control. If you do, untap all creatures you control, and after this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Hell yeah. Our Veil of Summer. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control cannot be countered by spells or effects this turn. You and permanents you control cannot be the target of blue or black spells or effects your opponents control this turn. Very nice. That's actually the first Silver Scroll card I hit was the Veil of Summer, Japanese Silver Scroll. That was awesome. Unrelated. Birthing Pod, great card, 3 and a green. Love this art. This card is a green spell when cast, and Pod is a green artifact. Rather than spend the green to play this card or to use its ability, you may pay 2 life instead. Effects that prevent or redirect damage cannot be used to counter this loss of life. Pay 1 and a green to sack one of your creatures to search your library for a creature card with casting costs equal to 1 plus the sacked creature's casting costs. Put that card into play as though it were just played. Reshuffle your library afterwards. Play this ability as a sorcery. Very cool. And Utopia Sprawl. Is that 4? Was that 4? 1, 2. Yeah, 2 reds, 2 greens. So Utopia Sprawl is indeed our bonus card. 1 green. It can enchant only a forest. Choose a color when casting it. Whenever enchanted forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 additional mana of the chosen color to their mana pool. Sweet. Good old Utopia Sprawl. Very cool for a bonus card. Now I'm excited to see what's in the inked one. We'll find out for our next break. If you want to get in on that, we'll fire off spots on that here in just a minute. But I want to make sure everybody knows what we're getting into before I put that up. Here we go. Our CB last bit of action for this break. I did not know there were rogues in this set. That's crazy. All right, going forward with our token. Nice spirit/rogue token. Here we go, all foils until we get to our Mystical Archive and then our land, and then we'll see our rares. Good luck, breakers. Let's go. Commander token. Right. Yeah, because it's got the extra or different symbol. All right, here we go. Biblioplex Tomekeeper. Rearing Embermare. Interjection. Tackle Artist. Stand Up for Yourself. Encouraging Aviator. Rapturous Moment. What is this? Locust Swarm, I think. For Mystical Archive, Japanese. Pretty sure that's what that is. -1, and then you can cycle it for a black. Yeah. Uncommon and a Giant Growth. I love the art on this Giant Growth. Speaking of squirrel decks, you gotta throw that into any of your squirrel decks for sure. All right, into our full art foil planes. Brutals, welcome in. Good morning to you, my friend. Almost done actually with our first break here of the day. Here we go. We've got a Sundown Pass in the foil into Excava, the Risen Past in the extended art. The Commander. Next up. Are you kidding me? WotC. They've done it again, these bastards. Yeah, but this collector booster is starting to give me a little bit of the ick. Sundown Pass now in the borderless version. Still a great card, but not really what we're looking for. This is 3 Boros cards in a row. We need something better now. That's better. That's better. That's a Veil of Summer right there. It's not the foil version, but hell yeah, that's what we were looking for. Sweet. Veil of Summer. Very cool. That's double Veils of Summer in this break. All right, and then our last one. Come on. Something good. What do we got? Moment of Reckoning. Well, it was the Moment of Reckoning, but extended foil. Decent. Not huge. Not really what we're looking for, but they can't all be $100 Force of Wills. That'd be radical if they were, though. All right, now comes the slightly boring part. I got to scan all of our stuff. So we're going to do that real quick. So here we go. Like I said, we're going to scan everything. We're going to find our top 10 value, and then we'll pull everything else off, shuffle everything up. We're going to get our next break set up real quick, though, before we do that. So if anybody wants to jump in on the next one, we can start filling those spots right away. And hopefully we can get that done as quickly as possible. They push me around. Oh, where's the secret lair? Inked. All right, so next break, if anybody's interested, we've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more SOS, 3 avatars, and then a couple more mystery booster 2s that we'll be doing, as well as the inked secret lair from the new drop and another CB. I'm gonna tag or pin up this break rather right now, and we'll get that next flash sale rolling. So if anybody's interested in that next break, these packs, the inked secret lair, the CB, SOS, Avatar, and Mystery Booster 2 is what we're cracking. And then I'm going to get these scanned up real quick, and we'll get everything shuffled out. Ooh, that is loud. Turn that down. Okay, that's still loud. Media. There we go. Mini hit there in the Hogak. I guess that's going to go to the same spot as this. Man, I was expecting more from that one. What can you do? Welcome in, welcome in. Spots are filling for the next break. I am currently scanning our hits for this first break. Then we'll get everything dealt out to our breakers spots. These are some decent list cards, but nothing huge yet. This is the normal one. Oops, forgot to grab my pen again. I'm saving the inked for next week. Figured we'd go a little lower on the budget for this one since that last one was a little higher, or the current one is a little higher. Try and bring it closer to 20 for this one was the goal. Mini in our ponder, that can stay with the rares. Hawks in for a spot on this next break. Appreciate you, brother. Mercy killing. Spider. Chris is in for one as well. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm excited to see those inked cards. I do like retro frame cards quite a bit. Yeah, no joke. I love it. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, the those arts on the inked ones look really, really good. I like them. So I'm excited to see them. Yeah, Elden Lard. So we're going to be doing the inked, the partner from the 2 scoops chaos drop. We just did the back in my day, and now we're doing the inked, which is the opposite one, or the other one, the tattoo art one. Still non-foil for this one to start. I do have the foil version, but I'm saving that probably for next week. Still scanning our hits from our first break. Takes a little bit longer with the MB2 packs because I like to double check those. We did get a couple. All right, these are our commons, and then these are our uncommons from the MB2s. All right, and then the rest of our stuff. And then we'll get it shuffled up here. Appreciate your patience. Three spots down already on this next break. Appreciate you guys. Man, I really hope this collector booster is better than that last one. 2 sundown passes. Come on. Again, it's a good card. Solid land cycle. I enjoy it, but man, not what we were looking for. Since this is a new SLD, I might have to manually look these ones up, which is not a problem. Two, 3, 4, 8. Nice. Veil Retro. Keeps trying to scan this Utopia Sprawl as a swamp. That's funny. All right. Earthing Pod. 2, 3, 4, 9. Hell yeah. That's a biggin. I think we all knew that, though. Archaic. Not that version. Emeritus. Germination Practicum. Solid AF card. Pretty much all those Paradigm cards. I mean, that's just such an insane ability. Or whatever it's called. Keyword, something. Zesty Pesto. We've got another hits break lined up. 10 packs, a secret lair, and a collector booster. 5 SOS plays, 3 Avatar plays, 2 Mystery Booster 2 packs, the inked secret lair from the newest Chaos drop, and then the SOS collector booster. All getting cracked. We're looking for our top 10 value cards to shuffle up and deal out to our spots. Everything else sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly as well. I am almost through our pile of rares here, and then we'll start getting through it. Sanctum. We got lots of mini hits too in our extra rares, so that's always fun. Like that Shamanic Revelations, nice mini hit. So I thought. Double Emerituses. I forgot. We did get that Emeritus of Conflict, too. Which is not the biggest one, but still cool. Sweet. 2 more, and then we're ready. Get those tops separated. Alright, and then I gotta check this one manually. I forgot real quick. They didn't have this one on the scanner yet. 7070. Around 7. All right, cool. Let's see. Our tops are gonna be, of course, that birthing pod is going up there. Retro birthing pod. Retro Veil of Summer. Into, I think our Emeritus of Ideation.
Whoa, you just got tacoed.
Ideation. Sick. That is a pretty good ratio there, my friend. Nice job. Japanese Veil of Summer. Breath of Fury. In the retro frame. That's half of them. Into the Germination Practicum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into our flashback. Or wait, no, Battle Hymn. Retro Battle Hymn. Then our flashback. Yes, sir. What you see pinned right now on the flash sale is going to be our next break. So we're cracking 5 Strixhaven plays, 3 Avatar plays, 2 Mystery Booster 2-packs, the new Chaos drop, the inked Secret Lair, and then, oh my god, Secrets of Strixhaven Collector Booster. Hit style break, so we find the top 10 value cards. They get shuffled up and dealt out evenly to our 10 spots. Everything else is sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly as well. So that's what we're doing right now for our first break here. I'm getting our top 10 value cards top loaded, and we're going to start shuffling everything out to our spots. But yeah, if you want to jump in on this next break, spots are filling right now. We got 7 left. Nope, it's hits style. So what we do is we find the top 10 value cards, like I've got right here, finding our top 10 value cards out of everything we crack. That gets shuffled up and dealt out evenly to all 10 spots on this board here. Right now this is just for sorting, but so every single spot has the same chance at whatever the top 10 value cards. It's not like digi breaks or color breaks or one spot can end up taking all the good stuff and running away with everything. This way we get all the good stuff out on the board first, and then we evenly shuffle it out to our spots. Everything else, all the extra rares and mythics, those will get separated, shuffled, and dealt out. Commons, uncommons, lands and tokens, all that same idea. Separated, shuffled, and dealt out evenly. So everybody has the same chance at the top value cards, and then it has the same size stack of stuff at the end. It's the fairest way to break. We do trades at the end if anybody wants to do trades, all that good stuff. All right, Retro Utopia Sprawl is going to be our next one. And then last but not least for our 10 is going to be that Sick Filth. That's a really cool black card. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Miles. If not, just watch here for a little bit, and you'll see what I already did. We had all of our rares and stuff in this section. What I did was I took them out to scan them. So we've got all the extra rares sitting here. I found our top 10 value cards here. I'm going to shuffle these up. They're going to get proxy letters so that I can actually deal these out to the spots. But then we'll reveal the spots, and we'll see what card you get, and that'll correspond to one of these. And then all the rest of this is just going to be shuffled up and dealt out. All right, so we have our top 10, but we have an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So 5 hits that are going to actually be going into our extra rares. There were tons of mini hits inside of this section as well. So we got some good value in this. Be sure to check your extras and all that for some little hitties in there, as well as whatever your top is going to be. Give these a light shuffle. And then we're going to let the random number gods interfere one more time with these. So then what we do is we just flip them over and we add a letter to the corner. So A is our Emeritus of Ideation. B will be the Birthing Pod. B for Birthing Pod. That happens like at least once a break. C for Veil of Summer. D will be the other Veil of Summer in the Japanese Mystical Archive. Very cool. E, going to our Utopia Sprawl. F, Germination and Practicum. G, That Filth. H, Breath of Fury retro. I is our Battle Hymn retro. And J will be the Flashback. Very cool, very cool. All right, so our proxies there for our letters will also get shuffled up so that we can deal those out. And then we'll do a quick shuffle on the rest of those levels of rarity and get them dealt out quickly here. I know it adds a little extra time when we have to scan for the hits, but I believe it is worth it in the end when everybody's got a little fair shakeout of everything, you know? Okay. So working backwards from our commons, we go to, or from our rares, we go to our uncommons here. We'll do just a light shuffle, get these a little mixed up. Welcome in, filling up spots on our next break while we finish our first one here. Okay, our uncommons, so then we go to our commons. Come on, there we go. Commons to our lands, which we've got our regular stack here. I am going to count these out. Oh, shoot. You know what I didn't do? I didn't count our extras. Extra rares. Because I got to throw in, make sure we're even on this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we need 5 extra rares. So that way everybody's going to get 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beats up the brats. Beats up the brats. Beats up the brats with the baseball bat. Alright, 5 extra rares from my collection, so that way everybody gets 3 extra rares, which there are some mini hits and some of our actual hits. 5 extra hits that did not meet the top 10 in there as well. Always good when that happens. All right, now we'll seed our land number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, right on the dot. Sweet. No extra lands needed for this one. Wolf, what's good, brother? Got our next break tagged right there. We're doing 5 SOS plays, 3 Avatar plays, 2 Mystery Booster 2-packs, the brand new Chaos Lair, Secret Lair drop of Inked, that's the tattoo art one, and another Secrets of Strixhaven collector booster. Eesh. All right, there were just a lot of lands in there. I want to make sure we mix them up as good as we could. And then we got our 10 full art lands that we guaranteed from the bundle. So we'll get 1 of each of those for each spot. And then we'll start here with our tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the dot for those as well. Sweet. Not that I mind thinning out my large collections of tokens to throw extras in, but it's always just exciting to get the exact number we need. All right, and that's where we're going to start it off. Here we go. So your numbers from before, this is where they are relevant. We are locking in cards to your spots right now, friends. We'll pull our board back up here in a second. All right, our lands. Non-full art. Well, there were a couple of full arts in these, so somebody's going to get, I think there were 3 full arts total in the regular land spot, so. But everybody's getting at least 1. I know it's like a big deal, right? But I'm a land freak. I like the lands, so I'm always excited to see a nice full art in my spot. All right, speaking of, now is that time for those. The full arts, 1 each. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we go to our commons. For these, I'm going to deal them out 3 at a time just so we can get through this stack quicker. Now 2 at a time, since we're getting to the end. Maybe we should have gone 1. Oh well. 8, 9. So then we need 2 more commons to fill that one out. 2 randoms there. All right, into our uncommons. Same idea. We'll go by 3s till we get to the end of the stack, just so we can get through this quicker and see what everybody's getting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going for 2 now. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 6 more commons. Let's grab a pile of our commons. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Into our extra rares and mythics. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. And then our proxies for our rares, or our, not rares, our top 10s. And then we're going to roll for our cut on this. 16 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the bottom. Locking in our top spots. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. Sweet. Get the board back up and get into it. DK to start us off. 6 and 7. 6 and 7 were your 2 spots. Good luck. We've got Elemental, Forest, Gardens, Plains, and your full art foil Forest. Send in the Past, Zealous Lorecaster, Textbook Tabulator, Falmar Knight, Pyrewild Shaman, Epicure, Oracle's Restoration, Growth Cure, Royal Treatment, Dissertation Practice, Fractalize, Teacher's Pest, Tragic Trajectory. To your extra rares, Grim Poppet, Dwarven Confluencer, and Steal the Show. Okay. And F is your top hit on this one. Nice. That is the Germination Practicum, the Paradigm green card. I saw that was on your desk yesterday.
It's supposed to be hanging up, but it was on the floor.
Oh, I was wondering what was up. I love him. All right. DK, your next one. Fractal, Island, Swamp, Island, Plains, full art. You got your Spellbook Seeker, Rehearsed Debater, Potioner's Trope, Imposter of the Sixth Pride, Confound, Rushing River, Wilt in the Heat, Masterful Flourish, Stand Up for Yourself, Sundering Archaic, Disdainful Stroke, Rabid Attack, Pick Your Poison, Dark Withering. Into your extras for this one, Aang, the Air Nomad, Zephi and the Tempests, Heart the Water Veil, and your top is B, which is nice. That is the Birthing Pod. Heck yeah, nice hit for DK. Appreciate you jumping in. Start us off on this one. Oh, nice. Yeah, isn't this insane? I thought this was gone forever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm literally just like actually getting to read my messages. Being a PE teacher today, I do not give PE enough credit. You do a lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
for real. Especially when you got to walk over to the field too. That's an extra,
Yeah,
like,
keeping your kids from out of people's lawns.
an extra mile of, or 2 miles of treacherousness. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, DK got your name on your 2 bags. Maybe if I can put them in order. Nice hits to start, DK. Thank you, thank you.
Johnny X, encouraging you to get out and see some show. Now I'm going to list a bunch of shows here in the Denver
Okay,
area.
next up,
Don't fret, that many of these
Danko, number 8.
And if not, get yourself
Let's
a
go.
show, or even better, start your own way. Here we go.
You got your punch out, your planes, full art foil planes, forest, and then your actual full art from the bundle is a swamp. Adventurous Eater, Wild Hypothesis, Rebel Rouser, Strife Scholar, Landscape Painter, Imperious Ink Mage, Rearing Embermare, Foil, Pest Mascot, Vibrant Outburst, Rapturous Moment, Encouraging Aviator, Pigment Wrangler, Snarl Song, and a Back on Track into Moment of Reckoning, Extended Art Foil, Essence of a Ajani test card. Nice little Swords of Plows shares. That's one of the hits that didn't make the cut. And into C for your top is going to be nice, the Retro Frame. Whoa. Retro Frame Veil of Summer for your hits. My friend, thank you, thank you. Let's get these ones sleeved up for you. That was GGZ Danko.
Also on June 9th, you can't make that one, go check out VFD.
Get these into a bag for you. Thank you.
Yeah, baby, from Farm Street, June 17th. Animal and the Sniffers is at Red Rock. Wow. June 19th, RX Bandits and Battle Begun 20th Anniversary Tour.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Atlases.
Thank you for having some fun with us.
July 8th, we have Total
Here we
Chaos,
go.
Vodka.
All right, Jay is up next. Number 5. Good luck. Here we go. Inkling, Mountain, Island, Plains, and a full art foil Plains. The Tomekeeper, Tenured Concoctor, Heated Argument, Aqueous Form, Disrupt, Onslaught, Deluge, Virtuoso, Interjection, Soaring Stone Glider, Abstract Paint Mage, Return the Favor, Spirit Call Enthusiast, Scolding Administrator, Let's Play a Game, into Sundown Pass. Yeah, we'll see who got it. Maybe they'll want to trade. Sundown Pass, Petrified Hamlet, and Elsha of the Infinite for your extras into G. Or did I already pass it in here? I wasn't paying attention. G is the Filth. Nice. I need to find a copy of these for myself as well. All right, Jay. Sick. I think you can slot that Filth into some of your stuff. Especially like your, I think your Mothman deck could use it. Not like, hey, I could use that, but more like, it could make use of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Sweet. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Next up, Hawk Hunter's got a couple of spots. 2 and 1 were yours. Let's go. 2 and 1. Your Elemental, Forest, Forest Foil, Island, and the Full Art Foil Swamp. Pull from the Grave, Angelic Blessing, Cost of Brilliance. Anger was 1 too. Okay, okay, cool. Is that the one where... Nah, I think I'm thinking of something else. That's cool, though. I need to look more into that. So that's another reason I love MB2. Old stuff that I just don't know anything about. Follow the Lumerettes, expressive fire dancer, muses encouragement, cheerful osteomancer, Berg barrage, Orissa tide choreographer, encouraging aviator, vibrant outburst, Tam observant sequencer, the locust swarm, I'm pretty sure that's what that was, mercy killing, into Great Hall of the Biblioplex, emeritus of conflict, that was one of the hits. Grave researcher, that was also one of the hits that was inside the extras. And E for your top one is nice little retro frame Utopia Sprawl for Hawk's first one. Thank you, thank you. Get these sleeved real quick, and then your second spot is a Fractal Forest, Swamp Foil, and a Full Art Foil Mountain. My favorite little bear guy. Studio's first year, Ancestral Anger, Procrastinate, Stone Docent, the Tome Keeper, Wilt in the Heat, Rearing Ember Mare, Hydro Channeler, Quandrix Charm, Social Snub, Summon Dromedary, Tablet of Discovery, Undead Augurs, Valorous Stance, with your Hogak for your first extra, Chain Reaction, Excava the Risen Past, and into H, your Breath of Fury in the retro frame. Starry, we did actually pretty good. We found 2 Emerituses, one of the Ideation. We got the green Paradigm card. We found 2 Veils of Summer. One was obviously from the Secret Lair, but we got the Japanese one from our collector booster. Not too bad. We'll be at your spot in 2 more. All right, Breath of Fury. That was Hawk's second one. Tun is next, and then Starry Bird.
Your piece now?
May is Apraxia Awareness Month, if you all didn't know. My nephew suffers from that. Struggles. I was going to say, that's the wrong word, but
Suffers from society.
he's come a long way, though. Yeah, Starry, just leave work. You're good. Okay, Hawk Hunter on your top there. Thank you, friend. All right, Tun is up next, number 9. Good luck. Still got some good stuff up here. I mean, honestly, this whole break was good, so not hard for when that happens. Elemental, Full Art Mountain, Plains, and a Spectacle Summit, and your Full Art Island. Noxious Newt, Ascendant Dust Speaker, Bogwater Lumerette, Tome Keeper, Melancholic Poet, Efflorescence, Tackle Artist, Interjection, both those foil. Scolding Administrator, Ennis Debate Moderator, Emil Vastlands Roamer, Thunderdrum Soloist, Encouraging Aviator, Voyage Home into our foil Wisdom of Ages, that was a mini hit. White Border Ponder, a mini, and the Wild Growth Archaic. Into J for your top is nice classic SOS Flashback. Gotta have it. Gotta have it for the Reds. Right, those in there. Got some nice extras in your extras for Tun. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you. All right, Starry Bird, number 10. Here we go. Got that Commander token. Fields of Strife, Spectacle Summit, Foil Swamp, and a Full Art Forest. Rapier Wit. I don't know why I did that. Rapier Wit, Burog Banemaker, Noxious Newt, Dig Site Inventory, Wild Hypothesis Foil, Pest Mascot. Wow. Cowabunga, Dream Caesar, Corpse Connoisseur, the Chandra, Saber Ants. That's the one that Denko was looking for, possibly. If you would be interested in trading that, Denko might be looking for it. Put it in front here. Cloud Goat Ranger, Requisition Raid, Carrion Cruiser, Dusk Urchins for your first extra, Vicious Rivalry, and Arc of Hunger. Into your top is gonna be the Retro Frame Battle Hymn. Very nice. Get these extras in here. Let us know if you might be interested or if you really want the Saber Ants. I understand that too. Corrupted, what's good? Finishing up our first break here. We got another one pinned up. 5 SOS, 3 Avatar, 2 Mystery Booster 2 packs. And then we got the new inked Secret Lair from the Chaos Drop. And then the SOS Collector Booster that we're cracking through. 7 spots left on that one. Starry Bird. Got you on that. All right, next up, 2 more to go. We got That Guy No One Knows at number 3. Good luck. Here we go. Your Inkling, your Mountains ×2, a Swamp, and the Full Art Foil Island. Zealous Lorecaster, Tabulator. Hawk will trade Breath of Fury for the Battle Hymn. Okay. Denko, so yeah, you can have the Saber Ants. We'll go back over your stuff and see if you wanted to trade anything. Honorbound Page, Potioner's Trove, sounds like Starry's not going to be picky. Stadium Tidal Mage, Wander Off, Terrafractal, Imperious Ink Mage, Giant Growth, and Monstrous Rage, nice. Stand Up For Yourself, Prismari Charm, Sundering Archaic, Corrupted in for a spot, Sky Snare, Spider, and a Thopter Foundry in the white border. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. More than you needed. Shattered Sanctum, stock up. Oh, that other one. Sorry. That was a mini hit. That's why it was in there. Into a nice, the Emeritus of Ideation. Sweet. Oh, we got another trade going too. Okay. Is Denko still in here? All right, That Guy No One Knows. Very nice on the Emeritus. GG's. Oh. Will do. And Eldenlard said he needs to have his own Emeritus of Ideation also, so he picked up the one from the bin. So we'll put that in with your spot, which is going to be the last one. All right, let me get this labeled real quick. That one guy. And then Hawk is trading Breath of Fury for the Battle Hymn. Gotcha, guys. Okay. Battle Hymn from Starry. Going to Hawk. Hawk's Breath of Fury. Going to Starry Bird. Appreciate you guys. Glad we could work that one out for you. And then Eldenlard, last but not least. I foresee a Veil of Summer in your future. Number 4. Let's go. Your Fractal, Foil Mountain, non-foil, and a Full Art Foil Mountain, and a non-foil Full Art. Nice. Banishing Betrayal, Owlin Historian, Sneering Shade Rider in the foil, Traveling Preparations, Scuttlemutt, Goblin Glassrite Foil, Terrafractal, Essence Scatter Foil, Old Growth Educator, Ink Shape Demonstrator, Muse Seeker, Starred Gaze, Soaring Stone Glider, Vastwood Surge, into Sundown Passage, first extra, Shamanic Revelations, and a Hardened Academic. And D, of course, that Japanese. Oh yeah, that's right. You're the one who bought the Silver Scroll. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the first hit that I got, was the Silver Scroll Veil of Summer from this set. All right, and the Emeritus. Elden, trade offer. Let me know. And Corrupted picking up that Moon Shadow. So we'll get that for your bag when we get to the next break. And this one is Elvin Wide. Three of those two, so that's a pass then, I'm assuming. All right, Corrupted. Keep this right here because you're going to have a bag soon. Let's get our next board set up, and then I've got to take a quick break for the doggies and wifey. We'll get our packs set up here so everybody knows what we're doing for this next one. Five of those. 3 of these. 2 more of these beauties. Our inked Secret Lair. And our collector booster. We've got 5 spots already filled. 5 more to go on this next one. Let me get the board fixed, and then, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break here. That's what I'm saying. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. You guys rock. All right, where do we start on this one? Hawk Hunter started us off. Then Chris came in. Hawk, Chris, Corrupted. Portazuelan, nice. Welcome in. Eldon, Corrupted grabbed the Moon Shadow. Oh, you did grab another spot. You trickster. All right, enjoy as best as you can. So Corrupted again, then we went to Starry, and then Portazuelan. Sweet. If you haven't been around for this one, we are doing a hits style break. So we're cracking everything you see here. 10 packs, the collector booster, and the secret lair. All of it getting hunted for our top 10 value cards. They'll get shuffled up and dealt out to our 10 spots. Everything else sorted by rarity, shuffled up and dealt out evenly as well. Fairest way to break, as you saw from the end of that one. We're always open to facilitate trades. So jump in. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we can get into. I'm going to take a short break, let my dogs go out real quick, and we will keep on going. Only 3 more to go for this next one. Jump in there if you want a spot. It's going quick. That is the new Chaos Secret Lair drop, the inked non-foil. We're saving the foil for next week, but still a pretty sweet little set. I'm excited. I did not spoil the bonus card yet for myself, so I'm excited to see what we got in there. Jump in, 3 more spots, and we're going to find out.
too. Well, this band has set a bunch of different records. One is a really cool one. First all-black band to hit #1 on the alternative rock charts. That's pretty sweet. Well, you've probably heard their song Get the Message, but this is a different track. This track is called Do Me Like That, and it rocks too, man. This band can kind of do no wrong. It's the Paradox out of Atlanta. Give it the thumbs on the iHeartRadio app.
Woof. Woof and a half. All right, how are we doing? Still at 3, no worries. I'm back though, so let's get these 3 filled so we can start cracking. I'm excited to see what this inked layer has got. Always excited for Mystery Booster 2-packs, and not gonna lie, we got double lands of the same land from our last collector booster, so this one's got to make it up to us, because that was some bullshit on the last one, guys, not gonna lie. Hawk, Chris, Corrupted, Elden Lard, and Starry, and Portazuelan are on the board so far. We got 3 more spots to fill, and then we're cracking it. And you guys got all my singles from the bin. I gotta add some more now. Oh yeah, and I don't know if Denko was still in here or not. I don't think so. Well, he'll get a surprise then. He's gonna have that Saber Ants from Starry Bird that he wanted. Very kind of you, Starry Bird. I don't think it's like a 30-cent card, but it's the fact of the matter. It's the principle of the thing. That's what I meant to say. I will tag him real quick, and then we'll fill up these 3 more spots. Hit style break, that means we're cracking through everything you see there. The new Chaos Drop Inked, just called Inked, Secret Lair. The Collector Booster from SOS, then we got 5 SOS plays, 3 Avatar plays, and 2 just endlessly fun Mystery Booster 2-packs to crack through. Michael, what's good? 3 spots to fill on this one, everybody. Fairest way to break hits style. Jump in and let's see what we can get into. Lots of SOS, including this Collector Booster, MB2 packs, and the new Chaos Lair, Secret Lair. Why they made that separate, I don't know. I think it's dumb. But we got it. The 2 scoops. This is the non-foil inked for the Secret Lair. All of it is getting cracked. Ah, you did? 1 second, I'll get your spot here, brother. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, nice. You got the that filth, which I said could potentially be pretty nasty in your Mothman deck, as far as decks that I know that you run. Then you got the Elsha, the Petrified Hamlet, which was a mini, and the Sundown Pass, which was also a mini. Heck yeah. Yeah, this is a cool card. I'd never seen this. Apparently there's a whole, somebody was telling us there was a whole line of this Filth, Anger, something else. There's like 5 of them, I guess. But yeah, that filth one seems pretty cool. I need to get it on my, put it in all my black arena decks, I think. If it's on there. It's probably not on there because it's old. Maybe MTG Online. Or just real life. Heck yeah, thank you. Appreciate you jumping in. Cat gremlin thing, interesting. What's good? We are running our next break now. Next hits break for the day. We got 3 spots left on this one. Doing the next of the new secret layers, the inked one. Pretty excited to figure out what the bonus card in that one is. We got another Strix collector booster, and then we got 5 Strix plays, 3 avatar plays, and then 2 of the awesome mystery booster 2-packs. Some of my favorite things to crack through on the stream. 3 more spots to fill, and then we're cracking into it. Fairest way to break is a hit style. We find those top 10 value cards, shuffle them up, and deal them out to our 10 spots. And everything else that we crack into is sorted by rarity, shuffled up, and dealt out evenly to those spots as well. So everybody has the same chance at the top 10 value cards. Everybody has the same size stack at the end. Fairest way, nobody running away with everything like you can have with our digit breaks. That can happen. Used to happen all the time when I ran digi breaks. I felt terrible. I would always have to throw in extra stuff for people, which I still do sometimes. If you hit on the lower end of the hit spectrum, I typically will throw in some extras as well, just so everybody has a good time. Last one we didn't have to do any of that. That was all good hits. That's what I thought, Jay. I was pretty sure. I knew that you at least splashed it, but I thought that you were a black player. So yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Andy, what's good? Coming through for our second break. Nice to see you, brother. Thank you. Got you on the board. That's going to be 2 spots left for this next one. Good morning to you. Yeah, we had a pretty decent break. Our first one, we got into the back in my day of the new Chaos drop. And now we're getting into the inked one for this one. Big Toe coming in for a spot, getting that common rewards tier, and Slash is going to close it out. Sweet. All right, before we get going on this, I gotta tag Denko from the last break because he did want a card traded. So, we'll get that going. I got Corrupted's Moonshadow that you picked up. We'll get that into your bag once we get this break going. Let's see who we've got in. Make sure everybody's here. I see Chris. I see Hawk. I see Corrupted. I see, let's see. I see Toe.
Hey, this is Alvar from Dropkick Murphy.
Waylon. I see Andy and Slash. That's going to be everybody except for Eldenlard. All right. Hopefully, Denko pops back in. If not, not a big deal, because Starry did say he could just have it, but I figured I'd give him the chance to offer up something just as a sign of mutual respect. Let's run another Givey real quick, since I appreciate you guys filling this second break so quick. We're only at 2.5 hours. That's well within my planned times. Hey, there he is. What's good? Hey, so Starry said that Saber Ants is yours. She said you could just have it, but if you wanted to offer up something, she basically said she'd take anything. So that's up to you. I didn't know if you wanted to go back through your stuff, if you knew offhand there was something you didn't want, or if you want to just take it, that's fine too. No pressure either way, but I figured I'd leave it up to you. But the good news is you do get to have that Saber Ants, so I can fan through your stuff here real quick if you'd like. Oops, and drop it all over. So Eater, Hypothesis, Rouser, Scholars, Painter, Ink Mage, Embermare, Mascot, Outburst, Moment, Aviator, Wrangler, Snarl Song, and Back on Track. And I'm sure you want to keep these beauties. Alright, and then, yeah, I said I was going to get a Gibby. For real, you want swords? Aw, she'll be so thrilled. Okay. Hey, there we go. It works out. Sweet, so I'll get that into your sleeve, and then she's got another spot coming up, so we'll get that in that bag. Coolio, congratulations. Thank you again for jumping in. Glad we could get that worked out for you. Heck yeah. Very cool, very cool. All right, that's how we do it. If you guys see something you want, we talk to our friends and we see what we can do. All right, Starry's bag is right here. And I'm gonna write from GGZ. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Love to see it. Love to see a deal shake out. This is a trading card game after all, right? Alright guys, so we got our next board ready. I keep saying I'm going to get the Gibby going and not doing it. So let's actually do that. Here we go. Here's a cool one. It doesn't say it, but it's still in its plastic. So it is the promo version of the Mirror Mind crown. We're going to leave it in its plastic for you. That's going to be our Gibby. This one will be for everybody. Buyers and goblins alike. Start. There we go. Jump in there for that promo foil Mirror Mind crown. Or I guess promo implies the foil, right? They're all foil, aren't they? I guess I don't know. That's the only recent pre-release that I've opened, so. Anyways, let's assign our numbers and let's start cracking some packs, friends. We do a little shuffle of cards with numbers here. We used to use the randomizer, and then Whatnot said, you can't use that. It's too convenient. Also, the whole reason I bought this iPhone that I use as my streaming phone was because iPhones were the only way I could use the spin wheel. And now they're like, yeah, sorry about that. We don't care. All right, rolling for our break, or oh my god, whatever this is called. Cut. There we go. And now DK, yeah, the first one did. This is actually the second one. I'll before we get going, I'll show you your spots from the first. I'll go through all your stuff here, my friends. So this, I'll just quickly do your bulk pile here. Everybody got a full art from the bundle. Secret Debater, Trove, Six Pride, Confound, Rushing River, Waltz in the Heat, Masterful Flourish, Stand Up For Yourself, Sundering Archaic, Disdainful Stroke, Rabbit Attack, Pick Your Poison, Dark Withering, Elemental, Forest Foil, Paradox Garden, Plains, and a full art foil Forest. Set in the past, Zealous Lorecaster, Textbook Tabulator, Foulmire, Knight, Pyrewild, Shaman, Voldarian, Epicure, Oracle's Restoration, Tackle Artist, Growth Curve, Royal Treatment, Dissection Practice, Fractalize, Teacher's Pest, great card, and Tragic Trajectory. Those were your extra pile. Then for your extra rares, we've got the Grim Poppet, Dwarven Confluencer test card, Steal the Show, Aang Air Nomad foil, Zaffi and Tempests, and Part the Water Veil, which is, I'm surprised that wasn't a bigger hit. That's a really cool card. And then, kind of a spoiler you can see on the table there, but you ended up with the top hit, my friend, the Retro Frame Birthing Pod. And then you also got another solid hit, the new Paradigm card from SOS, the Germination Practicum. Heck yeah, thank you, appreciate you jumping in. All right, now we're back to this one. Just say you sorry. All right, 1 second.
Thanks for listening to Punk Tacos.
Okay. Now we are ready to start flipping. We got just over a minute left on that Givey. Jump in there if you have not already. And let's get our numbers assigned. Again, not a digi break. This is just for your position on the board, which will get set up here in just a minute. Hawk, starting it off, number 1, my friend. Chris is number 4. Corrupted, rocking number 6. Elden Lard, number 5. Corrupted snagged another one, number 9. Starry jumped back in, number 7. Porta's Wayland, number 10. Good Lord, what's going on there? I think it's time for a new dry erase marker. Andy, number 3 for you. Big Toe rocking 8. And Slash gonna be number 2. Sweet. All right, again, numbers not really relevant till the very, very end once everything is shuffled up and dealt out. Here we go on that Givey. Good luck. Big Toe taking down the foil promo Mirrormind Crown. I hate that you have to leave it in the plastic to prove that it's the promo version, but such is the state of Magic in 2026. Thank you. Appreciate you jumping in. Let's get this. Put a sticky note on this one. And then we'll stick it in your bag with your break spot here. Sweet. So yeah, I'll just leave it up there because I got Corrupted's card there too. We'll do another buyer's givey here in a little bit too, as I very much appreciate all of you helping me fill a second break actually pretty darn quick. Especially considering how things were pre the Vegas Con. The last month or so is pretty rough on whatnot. People been saving up to go to the con. Filling 2 a day was like a full-time job. Sweet. We are set to go. Get a sweet coffee real quick. Since my throat's dried, I'll drink a little acid for that. That always helps. All right, y'all. Are we ready to crack some packs? I know I am. If you're new, I'll explain a little bit. We're going to use the front row just to sort everything. I'll have our rares, lands, uncommons, commons, and arts and tokens, and then we'll find all of our tops. I'll top load them. We mark them with an A through J for our letter proxies, which is what I will actually shuffle up and deal out to the spots. That way we don't have to worry about our top 10 getting shuffled up too much. And then, yeah, we'll go through and see what everybody's got in their stack. Here we go. Good luck. Let's crack some packs. We're ready for some big stuff. Strixhaven delivered pretty dang good in that last bundle. Not gonna lie. Let's see what this packs can do. We got a run behind in the foil to start us off. A Spectacle Summit and a Fractal Token. Non-foil run behind. Tone Blast. Mindful Biomancer. Alna Alley Shopkeep. Shattered Acolyte. Pest Mascot. Wilt in the Heat. Summoned Dromedary. Social Snub. Quandrix Charm. Let the charm cards with Anita. Forum Conciliator for our first rare. And our first Mystical Archive is a Monstrous Rage. Good card. Not a huge hit, but I do love I said it last time, but the Mystical Archive arts are all very nice. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a minute? Pause real quick. I gotta do a shameless plug. Hey, there's my man who knows all about my shameless plugs. Love. It's good, brother. Bye now. If anybody needs some penny sleeves, we'll do a flash sale for a little bit on a 3-pack of sleeves. Yes, sir. Andy knows too. It's been a hot minute since I've actually run. So, if you need some penny sleeves or cardboard gold, you get 3 of the 100 packs for the deal that's running right now. If you already got shipping, it's a little better deal, but again, this is late stage capitalism for you. Everything is expensive. Everything's commodified. All right, let's go. Pack number 2. Tone Blast in the foil with our Island and our Fractal. Sneering Shade Rider, Elite Interceptor, Chase Inspiration, Rubble Rouser, Wild Hypothesis, Inkling Mascot, Scathing Shadelock. I haven't seen many of that one. Divergent Equation, Borrowed Knowledge, Cauldron of Essence for our rare. Is this a double rare pack? I think it might be. 1 green and black, or black and green. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's cool. 1 in black and green. Tap, sack your creature, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Very cool. With the Dawning Archaic. Sick. 10 for a 7/7 legendary avatar. Costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. It has reach. Whenever it attacks, you may cast a target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Yeah, the Cauldron, I could see that for sure. Dawning Archaic. Cool card. Cool mythic. And a Shared Roots. We don't see that one a whole lot. Or at least not, I don't. Just an uncommon, though. Very good card, though. Heck yeah, nice start. Let's go. Number 2 or 3 in the Strix. Good luck, breakers. Oop. Forward 3. Here we go. Run behind in the foil again. We got a Plains. And an Elemental Token. With a Wild Hypothesis. A Last Gasp. Ascendant Dust Speaker, Procrastinate, Ancestral Anger, Rancorous Archaic, Bogwater Lumeret, Graduation Day, Rapturous Moment, into Not Yet Skycoach Waypoint. Oh, nice. I hadn't seen this before. You got a way to cheat preparing stuff. That's pretty cool. Did not know that existed. Into Geometer's Arthropod for our first rare in this pack. And then our Mystical Archive Deduce. Good art. Not a valid card. All right, number 4. SOS. Let's go. Forward 3. Let's get it. Paradox Surveyor in the foil. We've got our Swamp and our Punch-Out token. Eager Glyph Mage. Run Behind. I think we're going to get a playset. Tome Blast. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the Grave. Page Loose Leaf. Flow State. Nice. It's a little hit. Which I missed the last time we broke. It was still a little hit then, but I didn't realize it at that point. Startled Relic Sloth, Topiary Lecturer, Killian's Confidence, into a Sundown Pass. That's the third of these we've seen today. I think that's about enough. And Feed the Swarm for our MA on that one. All right, last chance on our plays for SOS. Come on. Let's go. You know what? I spanked the last ones, and they were giving us Emerituses and Paradigm cards. So let's slap this one for luck. Come on. Forward 3. Let's go. Rearing Embermare in the foil. Titan's Grave with our Elemental token. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the Grave. Ajani's Response. Quick Study. Unsubtle Mockery. Another Page Loose Leaf. Diary of Dreams. The Square Bees. Forum Necroscribe. And a Wisdom of Ages. Into Comforting Counsel, an extra rare. Green Life put a growth counter on this. As long as there are 5 or more growth counters on this enchantment, creatures you control get +3/+3. Sick. And our MA, Hop to It. Not that great. The Silver Scroll, one of those we pulled, was cool. All right. Take it back a little bit for some avatars. See if we can still get some fire from these. Good luck, everybody. These are also forward 3. Let's see. Fire Nation Raider in the foil. To start off, we got a Forest and an Ally token. Yuyan Archers. Let's move these back, actually. Daily Indoctrination. Octopus Form. Glider Kids. Turtle Duck. A Lightning Strike. Cycle of Renewal. Combustion Man. Gurupathic. Good card. Appa, Loyal Sky Bison. Into Secret of Bloodletting. Nice mythic there. Creepy mythic there. And Zhao the Moonslayer also hanging out. Alright, we can do better. Come on. Let's get Negate or one of the other cool Through the Ages cards. Hey, it's Pup. I love this band. Alright, forward 3. Let's go. Kiyoshi Battlefan in the foil. Kiyoshi Village. Kiyoshi Ally. Azula Always Lies. Waterbending Lesson. Glider Kids. Turtle Duck. A Yuyan Archers. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Abandoned Attachments. Heartless Act. Invasion Reinforcements. Twin Blades. And True Ancestry. Into Katara. Water Tribe's Hope. Alright, LPM on our last avatar. Let's go. Come on. Good luck, Breakers. Ooh. Ooh. Don't look. Don't look. Oh, snap. Double don't look. Holy shit. United Front in the foil. Probably not a big hit, but it looks really cool. That's a really nice looking one. I haven't seen that yet. That's awesome. We got our foil island. Nice, nice. And a ally. Sandbender Storm. Rumble Arena. Origin of Metal Bending. Cunning Maneuver. Sold Out. Kyoshi Warriors. Bender's Water Skin. That's actually a pretty great card. Nice. Taunting Challenge. We got Through the Ages. Boomy. All creatures able to talk to block a target creature this turn do so. Very nice. Zuko's Conviction. Hermetic Herbalist, another great card from the set. Zuko Exiled Prince. And our rare, nice, the Legend of Kyoshi. That was a pretty great pack for Avatar to end on. I would say the LPM came through. Not bad. No Cub, but, you know, still pretty good. Still pretty good. All right. Let's go to our Mystery Booster 2s next. These have been immensely fun. I think we're going to have to not wait until the next festival to get more. I think we're going to bite the bullet and pay the bigger price for them. Because, yeah, these are just so much fun to crack through. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Ghostly Prison. Nice little Staxy piece to start us off in white. Myth Realized. Cerulean Wyvern. Jalira, Master Polymorphist. Shoreline Salvager. Zombie Cutthroat, good card. Fearless Scald. Pillaging Horde. Kenneth's Transformation, also a good card. Scale Up. Steel of the Godhead. Shadowmoor cards are cool. Sublime Epiphany for our rare. 4 and 2 blue for an instant. Choose one or more. Counter target spell. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Target player draws a card. Interesting. From M21. Our white border, Mystical Dispute, 2 in the blue, costs 2 less to cast if it targets a blue spell, counter target spell, unless its controller pays 3. Nice. Our Future Sight, Winds of Change, pay red, each player shuffles the cards from their hands into their library, then draws that many cards. Interesting. With our test card, Common Black Removal, look at that art. That's sick. 2 and 2 black. Instant. Choose one. Destroy target creature. Then create a food token. Create a treasure token. Treasure token. Put a menace counter on a creature you control, and that creature's controller mills cards equal to its power. Wow. Common black removal. That's incredible. I love it.
What up? It's Johnny X encouraging you to get out and
We'll scan all those MB2s as per usual just to make sure we don't miss any hiding hits. Alright, good luck on the next one. Karametra's Blessing. What is this? Target creature gets +2/+2 until end turn. If it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible. Sweet. Standard Bearer. We've seen that one before. Silver Mirror. Add blue to... or not mirror, mirror. Mirror. No, it is mirror, right? Always used to say mirror, but it's mirror. Tap to add blue. Very cool. Willbender. It's like Force of Will at home. When Willbender's turn face up, change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Liliana's Devotee. Number 21. That's a cool dude. Bastion of Remembrance. Another cool card. Experimental Synthesizer. Ricochet Trap. If an opponent casts a blue spell this turn, you may pay red rather than pay Ricochet Trap's mana cost. Change the target of target spell with a single target. Sweet. Season of Growth. Good card. Wicker Baw Elder. Comes into play with a 1/1, -1/-1 on it. Pay green, remove a -1/-1 counter from it, and destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's cool. See that being a mess and some stuff. Quicksand. I love these Visions lands. Tap to add a colorless, or tap, sack it, target attacking creature without flying gets -1/-2 until end of turn. Our rare Noble Hierarch. Pay a green for a Human Druid. 01 Exalted. You can tap to add green, white, or blue. Very cool. Nice little useful mana dork there. Into our white border, Throes of Chaos. Cascade and Retrace. Nice. Into the Rack for our future sight. As it enters, choose an opponent. At the beginning of the chosen player's upkeep, it deals X damage to that player, where X is 3 minus the number of cards in their hand. Very cool. And our test card, Fetching Garden. Forest Plains, tapped for green or white. It enters tapped if it was played from your hand. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, we'll scan all those. Alright. Our last CB really let us down, so I'm reluctant to save it for last, but I think we're gonna give this one a chance to redeem its brethren. Alright, 5 cards plus a bonus. Hopefully. Their last one did have a bonus. Let's hope they haven't given into their cheap ways fully yet. I love the wax packs, though. So much better than those stupid plastic ones. Here we go, friends. Ball Drifter to start us off. 4 and a blue for a 2/2. Flying. When it enters, draw 2 cards. You can evoke it for 2 and blue. Beautiful. Our Crypt Ghast. Look at that. Sick art. 3 and a black. Extort. Whenever you tap a swamp for mana, add an additional black. Very fun. Another Deathrite Shaman. Great card. Black or a green. Gets you a 1/2 Elf Shaman. Tap him. Hey, Chris is grabbing some some sleeves rather, and getting the uncommon rewards tiers. Sweet. Get those all in your stuff. Yeah, Deathrite Shaman. Great dude. We've got the Ice Fang Kotal. Look at that. Dang. I can't wait to see the foil version of these. Flash, flying. When it enters, draw a card. It has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. Interesting. Green and a blue for a 1/1. Okay. Burnished Heart. 3 generic for a 2/2 artifact creature elk. Pay 3, sack it. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. That is always a great thing to have. And I think that was 5, right? So this is our bonus. Ooh, non-themed for the inked one. We got a Cleaver Scab, 3 and a blue for a retro framed Cleaver Scab. 2/4 zombie horror. 3, tap it. Sack another zombie. Create 2 tokens that are copies of the sacked creature. That is wild. I could see that going nuts in some zombie decks. And I always love the foiling on the retro blue cards. It looks so good. Pops really good. Nice. Hell yeah. That's cool. That's exciting for that SLD. All right. SOS Collector Booster to end us on this break. Let's go. We've got our token here. Fractal/Pest. In the foil, of course. All the rest going to be foil until we get to our Mystical Archives. Good luck, breakers. We got our Stadium Title Mage to start us off. Spirit Mascot. Fractal Mascot. A Titan's Grave. Scathing Shadelock. Aaron Deathbloom Botanist. Graduation Day. Into a Bitter Triumph for our Mystical Archive. And our second one is a Braid in the foil. To our land, we got the full art foil Mountain. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Our rares steal the show. In the foil. Into Prismari Pianist. Extended art from the Commander deck. create some elemental stuff. Next up, Vastlands Scavenger Extended Art. Find a life on a Death Touch body. Kind of cool. Not a great huge hit though. Come on, what do we got? Brotherhood's End. Mystical Archive. Good card, but not huge. Come on, we could use something big. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Echo Casting Symposium in the foil field notes version. Interesting. Definitely not as good as that last one, which wasn't that great in its own. The Veil of Summer. The Symposium. Right on. Well, we're always open to do trades. Let me grab... I got Chris's sleeves before I forget. Okay. Now comes the fun part, boys and girls. We get to scan all of our stuff here and see where we end up. Cool. Chris might be up for trades on that one. That's the beauty of trading card games, friend. All right, let me scan these as quick as I can. And let's get it.
Use the thumbs on your iHeartRadio app. The Co-Defendants Lonely Life.
Heck yeah. Base but wants a million out. Yeah, it does look cool. I always like the field notes that they've been doing. I think they look pretty cool in general, but yeah, this one and the foiling, I can't describe it, but it's like it's a very bright type of foiling, maybe because it's such a light background. It's pretty cool. It looks very good. HOH, what's good? All right, scanning our hits here so we can find our tops. Hang tight. I know this is the boring part. How are we doing today, Mama House? Hope it was a good show if you were on. I'm pretty sure I saw that you were on. I mean, it's a day, right? So you were probably on. It's a day ending in Y. If you guys don't follow House of Horrors already, you should go fix that, because it's a mistake. Alright. I figured that Hierarch, Noble Hierarch, was going to be decent. Pretty good hit there. Alright. Common. Wait, that one's a land. Those are uncommons. There we go. I got my thing straight here. That's a common. Oops. Synthesizer. Bastion of Remembrance. Lilios Devotee. Willbender. I will forever think of that dude as Force of Will at home. Oh heck yeah, I'm sure. That's a world that I know nothing about, but judging from the fact that it's like 10 times as big as the Whatnot section, or I'm sorry, the Magic section on Whatnot, I'm assuming it's very, very crazy over there. Yeah. Yeah, it really seems to be like, I don't do Pokemon either, but I hear and see from that side of things, like it's kind of crazy and people get wild. And for the most part, the Magic people are pretty chill. I think we're all mostly players and just like to find people that are cool and talk Magic and find some cool hits. Dwayne Blitz, what's good, brother? Haha. Absolutely. There he is. We're working on break number 2 for the day. Oh, nice. That's a cool card. Not a huge one, but it's a hit. We're doing very well, my friend. Weather is finally making a decent turn around here. It's a little chilly today, but not bad. And things are going good around the house. And I finally got the van fully fixed. Just needs an alignment, which is going in for tomorrow. So I'm feeling pretty darn good. How about yourself? Lunch break. Well, that sounds like a win to me. Jalira, Master Polymorphist. We got 3 hits. Hey, that works. 3 hits so far from our Mystery Booster 2 packs. Make that 4 with the Ghostly Prison. Figured that one was going to be up there too. Everybody loves a little stacks. Oh wait, that's the non... We gotta check the list version, sorry. It might not be. Oh, it still is. Okay. Very cool. Always good to start off with a few hits just from the MB2 packs. Alright, here's the real question though, Dwayne. What kind of burger are you grabbing? Oh, nice. Double digits for the foil. Didn't realize that. Oh, nice. Good old Brecky burger. Love it. Alright, Quicksand is not a hit, but it's a sick land. These are some commons from our MB2, and then our uncommons, non-hits. And now just our stack of rares and our few SLDs to get through. Appreciate everybody's patience. It's worth it, the hit style. Nice, the scab is pretty cool. Just finished making Joe's B-Day stream, still a month away. Okay. Well, everybody go give Dwayne a follow if you don't already. And his son Joe is his right-hand man for his streams. They got a birthday stream coming up, so guaranteed to be a fun time. Last year's. I don't think I was there for last year's. I don't remember. Maybe I was. Yep, we definitely got another solid. The bows. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've got such a shit memory. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar. I think I might have missed it. Sweet. Holy cow, that shaman is up there. I guess that's the beauty of weird layers like this selling out quick. He's building a Gibby and you're building the auto. Sweet. I still have my fat lands box here ready to be ran again, but it just got so little traction. I didn't really advertise it too hard, which you really have to do for auto boxes, but all stuff he likes. Sweet. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. In fact, let me go ahead and bookmark it right now before I forget. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had that banger avatar pack too. I think our cheaper break might end up being even better value than our good value, more expensive break. Appreciate you all jumping in, and again, your patience while I finish scanning up here. We're almost done with the stack of rares. Almost a mini hit on that one. That one is a mini hit. Yes, no. Nice. And last one. Sweet. Alright, let me count our extra. Oh, wait, no, we don't do that yet because we got to find our tops first so we know how many extras we have from our hits. We've got quite a few here. Alright, got the B-Day show bookmarked. I was the first one. Sweet. Let's run this back. Give everybody another chance to grab some sleeves again.
Tacos. We burn on the way in and out. We're by burning wall.
Thank you very much, Red Lotus. As a matter of fact, it has been fantastic. All right. We are just now figuring out our top hits for our break here, and then we are going to get things rolling. Okay. You know what? I wanted to do another buyer's givey here. Let's do something cool for our buyers. How about a sick white border umbral mantle? This is going to be a buyer's giveaway only, so I'm going to run it for about 30 seconds. So get ready, buyers, to jump in. Running it for about 30 seconds. Jump in for this umbral mantle. Five more seconds. Here we go. Good luck. Andy taking it down. Hell yeah, very nice. Sweet. Congratulations, we'll get that into your bag with your spot here once we get everything straightened away. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Me too. It's just another reason why Mystery Booster 2 is such a fun set to crack through. It's got so many cool things. I love it. Alright. Getting these tops. Let's go. I think we all knew this coming into it. Crypt Gas. Gonna be the top one there.
Fresh tacos.
Saying that Mike Ness has seen a lot in his life is definitely the art of an understatement, right? He's seen a lot since his last album.
Deathrite
It's
Shaman.
been 15 years since there was new Social D music. That's crazy. But I'm really glad it's here now, so I'm not looking a kid torso in the mouth. Mike Ness is a legend. Social D is one of the pillars that punk rock is built on. So here's the brand new Punk Tacos. Dare you to thumb this one down.
The Ice Fang Kodal. Then we've got our Mall Drifter. Echo Casting Symposium. Then we've got this pretty sweet Manadork. Better, much better Manadork. Powerful Manadork with extra Manadork and triple Manadork. Noble Hierarch. The Burnished Heart actually goes before the Hierarch, but it's okay. Everything's getting mixed up anyways. Burnished Heart. Then this pretty cool retro Cleaver Scab. And then we've got our Staxy White Piece, Ghostly Prison. Great piece for Commander in white, because everybody has to pay for every creature, and that can get pricey. And our last one is going to be, looks like we've got our Legend of Kyoshi. Extra hits going into the bonus cards on this one as well. So there we go, our Flipper Legend of Kyoshi. Avatar Kyoshi is our last top 10. So then we have Winds of Change, Steel of the Godhead, The Dawning Archaic, Cauldron of Essence, Flow State, and United Front, which were all hits, but all got knocked out of the top 10. So these will be included in our extra rares, including, not a huge one, but I think that's an awesome looking United Front. So that's going in with our extra rares. Yes, Starrybird, we got our top 10 right now. We're going to get those going. I got to count our extra rares first so that we can figure those out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we need 7 extra hits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And those are going with our extra rares. I don't need these anymore. Oops. Sitting on my feet for too long. All right. Taking our extras to shuffle up. There were a few mini hits in the extras already, and then we got, what did I say, 5 or 6 of our actual hits that would have been hits, but they got knocked out of the top 10 by even higher value hits. So not a bad thing to have happen at all. Oops. Got that. We got our proxies for our top 10, which we'll shuffle real quick, and then we need to actually apply those letters to our top 10s. So we know what our proxies go to. Let the random number gods do their thing one more time, as per usual. Wonder what that one's going to be. All right, Legend of Kyoshi is going to be A for us on this one. The Mall Drifter inked version is B. Echoing Symposium Field Notes foil is going to C. Or going to be C, not going to anybody yet. Noble Hierarch is D. And our E will be the Ice Fang Kotal. Actually, yeah, let's spread these out more so I can actually grab them when we pull them off the board. All right, F, Ghostly Prison. G, the Burnished Heart. H, Cleaver Scab foil. I will be that Cryptghast, the big boy. And J, the other big boy, Deathrite Shaman. Very cool. I dig the art on that one too. Shroomin, dude. More like Deathrite Schumann. Shroomin. I can't even say the joke right. Good lord. Alright. Then we go to our uncommons. Give these a light shuffle. We won't count these. We just will throw an extra at the end if we need to. Same deal with our commons. Boom, and then into our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 7 extra lands, so we're even on those. And then we have our tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Throwing in 1 extra token. Zombie Elf Warrior. Alright, and that's where we'll start. So now your numbers are relevant from before. We're locking them into your spots here. Starting with our tokens, then we'll go up to our lands, commons, uncommons, our extra rares slash mini hits slash hits, and then our proxies for our top 10. Appreciate you guys who checked out the bin too. I know I only had like 2 singles left today. I've been a little lazy about the singles as I usually am, but I got a bunch more to get added in, so try and have that ready for next week's shows. Maybe even this weekend. Might try and do that Final Fantasy game again this weekend. We'll see how things go. Six, 7, 8. So 2 more commons from my stack. We go now into our uncommons. Do these 3 at a time as well. Get through them as quick as we can.
Thumb tacos. I'm kind of a homebody. I tend to roll up in my room.
We're getting low, so we'll switch to 2.
Beer. I don't think I've ever wanted to spend my free time jumping out of an airplane or like wrestling alligators or anything like that. So this next song was not necessarily written for me, but I do love it. It's new music from one of the all-time greats and sounds exactly like what the title suggests. From the legendary.
Only one shy, so we need one more uncommon for number 10. And look at that. Some sort of flipper. Alright, now we got our extra rares. Remember, I've said it several times now, but there were technical hits in here. They just didn't make the top 10 because we had a pretty stacked break here this time. Here we go. Good luck. And 10. Alright, and our proxies for our tops. Alright, we roll for our cut. Let's do it on screen, please. There we go. 11 translates to 1. So just 1 to the bottom. Here we go. And 10. Locked in. Alright. Let's get it, breakers. We actually got a pretty good mix of people. Not a bunch of doubles on this one. Not that I'm complaining, but that's cool. We got a lot of people. Starting it off with Hawk Hunter. Number 1 for yours. Good luck, my friend. Did pretty good on the last one. Let's see what we got you. Ally, Titan's Grave, Plains, Page, Loose Leaf, Pull from the Grave, Cycle of Renewal, Sandbender Storm, Fractal Mascot, Spirit Mascot, Ancestral Anger, Cuboid Colony, Diary of Dreams, Aaron, Deathloom Botanist, Liliana's Devotee, Zuko, Exiled Prince, Into Your Extras, Sublime Epiphany, Dawning Archaic, that's a mini hit, and Anita, Forum Consolator. Into your top on this one is H, which is nice. That foil bonus card, the Cleaver Scab. Nice little zombie multiplier, dude, there. Pretty cool. Thank you for jumping in again, my friend. Get these sleeved up for you. Sweet. All right, Chris, another friend whom, if you don't follow yet, you guys should follow. She does all sorts of, not just magic stuff, but all sorts of cards and TCGs. There you go, right there. Click follow, get in on some fun breaks and stuff. All right, number 4. Is yours. Let's go. Good luck. You got your Ally, Spectacle Summit, Swamp, Turtle Duck, Glider Kids, Waterbending Lesson, Tone Blast, Run Behind, Fire Nation Raider Foil, Eager Glyph Mage, True Ancestry, Twin Blades, Invasion Reinforcements, Graduation Day, Shared Roots, into your Carnifex Demon, your Comforting Council, and your Geometer's Arthropod. There we go. And for your top, we got J. Nice. That Inked, rather. Deathrite Shaman. Solid hit. Get these sleeved up for you. I know, it's incredible. I scoffed a little bit at this drop and was like, whatever, I'm just going to get
a foil and non-foil of each. I kind of am wishing now that I would have just grabbed a few more of the random ones just to have, because they were pretty good. Pretty good set. Just so burnt out on stuff. It's hard to do all the research beforehand with the speed of the drop stuff. All right. Oh, hey, Starry, are you still here? I'm not to your spot yet, but that guy from before did give you a card. All right, Corrupted, your first spot is going to be number 6, and you did also pick up that Moon Shadow from the bin, so we'll get that here for your bag. Number 6 to start you. Let's see what we got. Elemental Token, Rumble Arena, Swamp, Wild Hypothesis, Rubble Rouser, Chase Inspiration, Quick Study, Johnny's Response, Pull from the Grave, Tome Blast, Social Snub, Zuko's Conviction, Feed the Storm, Summoned Dromedary, Paradox Surveyor Foil, Steal the Show for your first extra, Puka's Covenant for your second, and a Hapatra Vizier of Poisons for your third extra. Into your top on this one is B. Nice, you got that inked Maul Drifter. Very cool card, very cool art. With the Moon Shadow from the bin. We'll get these sleeved up for you. And then we'll leave you a bag right here because you got another spot coming up after Eldenlard. Very nice. Oh, sorry. Here are your extras. Steal the Show, Puka's Covenant, and Hapatra. And then your top on this one, that's your Moon Shadow that you bought, was, boom, the Inked Maul Drifter. Oh, sorry. That'll happen, huh? Absolutely. Thank you for jumping in. Good one. Oh, put these back in their sleeve. And then we'll get your next one in just a second. Here after Eldenlard's spot. Pretty darn good, Nev. I didn't realize the how high the hits in the secret layers for these two drops were, especially the inked one though. The Crypt Gas is like $40 and it was like $25 for the Deathrite Shaman. And then on top of that, we got some pretty cool stuff, plus a bunch of extras. Enough extras that we had 5 or 6 hits that qualified as hits that didn't make the top 10. So yeah, it was a good one. Another solid break. Yeah, and this was the non-foil. I still have a foil version of each of the drops too, so good deal. Probably be running at least one of those next week. I'd love to start doing the pony stuff, but they're not shipping that till next month now. Sons agains. Alright, enough chit chat for me. Eldenlard up next, number 5. Good luck, my friend. The Fractal, Island, and Swamp. Elite Interceptor, Sneering Shade Rider, Yuyan Archer's Shopkeeper's Bane, Allnut Alley Shopkeep, Mindful Biomancer, Run Behind, Killing's Confidence, Topiary Lecture, Startled Relic Sloth, Deduce Rapturous Moment, oops, spoilers, got your Vastland Scounger for your first extra, got a really sick United Front in the foil, and an Everlasting Torment for your extra rares, and your top on this is going to be D. Sick little Manadork here. It's like the Hulk of Manadorks. A Noble Hierarch. Very cool. For Eldenlard. Appreciate you jumping in on another one. Just gonna get another bag. Since I got the small team bags. Can't fit much more than 1 or 2.
Hey, what's up? This is Brandon Stanek with Ransom.
spots. But it's alright. We keep things nice and tight, at least. Alright, Corrupted, your next one. I got your bag. Or no, I'm just going to do another bag for the reason I literally just stated. Number 9. Let's go. Fractal, Titan's Grave Mountain. Tome Blast Foil, Wilton the Heat, Pest Mascot, Shopkeeper's Bane, Lightning Strike. Turtle Duck, Chitin Gravestalker, Scathing Shadelock, Monstrous Rage, Fearless Scald, Ricochet Trap, Season of Growth, Winds of Change, Painful Truths. That was your first mini hit. Actual hit there. Painful Truths and Prismari Pianist. That was like a $4 or $5 one, I think. And F is your top. This is the Ghostly Prison. Sick little piece there. Love it. Love to get Staxy. Very cool. Thank you again, Corrupted. Appreciate you jumping in and picking up that single from the bin. You as well. Thank you very much. Okay. Starry Bird. Probably back to work, I'm assuming, but number 7 for you, Starry Bird. Good luck if you're watching back. We'll show you your spot if you pop in. Elemental, Quicksand, Swamp, Barrels of Blasting Jelly, Run Behind Foil, Inkling Mascot, Yuyan Archers, Page, Loose Leaf, Unsubtle Mockery, Abandoned Attachments, Jalira, Master Polymorphous, Shoreline Salvager, Quandrix Charm, Myth Realized, Scathing Shadelock Foil, into the Sundown Pass. Mini hit there. Kenneth Transformation. I think that was a mini hit also. Zhao the Moonslayer. And one fit shoot. I have 10 of possibly. Into C, the Echoing Symposium in the foil for Starry. She might be up for trades too. We'll see if she comes back in. She was working, so. Boom, boom, and boom.
He's the guy it's not for. Just kidding. That's Milo Ackerman. He's cool. Taco.
All right. Porter's Wayland is up next. After we get a name on here. All right, Porter's Wayland at number 10. Good luck. Let's get it. Ally, Forest, got a full art foil mountain. Zombie Cutthroat, Pillaging Horde, Karmetra's Blessing, Procrastinate, Send It Dust Speaker, Last Gasp, Dawnhand Eulogist, Hermitic Herbalist, Borrowed Knowledge, Divergent Equation, Bastion of Remembrance, Master's Guide Mural, Steel of the Godhead, that's a mini hit there, Brotherhood's End, and a Dread Tiller for your extras. And your top is the Legend of Kyoshi, aka Avatar Kyoshi. Sick. Very good card. Boom. And into a bag for you. All right, next up, Andy, number 3, good luck. Fractal Foil, Kyoshi Village, and Evolving Wilds. Zula Always Lies, Standard Bearer, Silver Mirror, Kyoshi Battle Fan Foil, Bender's Waterskin, Kyoshi Warriors, Bogwater Lumerate, Heartless Act, Appa, Brewopathic, Foil of Braid, and a Bitter Triumph. Nice, you got the Boomy for your first extra. Katara, And the Wisdom of Ages into your top. It is E, the Ice Fang Kodal. Very cool little snake dude there. Heck yeah. Appreciate you jumping in again, brother. Hey, it was definitely not the worst one. Far, far from the worst one. In a break that didn't have too much terrible stuff. Unless that is the card that you were talking about. I wasn't quite sure which one you meant, but Yoshida? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right, Big Toe. Oh, Andy, we forgot your Umbral Mantle. I'll get that in your bag right now also. Thank you for hanging out. Glad we got you that giving. All right, now Big Toe, which you also had a givey with that Mirror Mind crown, so we'll get that up. We still have the Crypt Ghast up. 2 spots left. 2 good cards. Let's see. Big Toe, number 8. Good luck. Your Zombie Swamp and a Sky Coach Waypoint, which is a cool card I didn't realize was in the set. Shattered Acolyte, Run Behind Foil, Wild Hypothesis, Glider Kids, Octopus Form, Dai Indoctrination, Stadium Title Mage Foil, Scale Up, with that white bordered Mystical Dispute, Carillion Wyvern, a white border Throes of Chaos, and the Future Sight, The Rack, with the Fetching Garden for your first extra. Common Black Removal, that's a funny one. And the Secret of Bloodbending, which was also, or almost, a mini hit into your top. It is boom, Big Toe. The Crypt Ghast is yours, my friend. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for jumping in. Let's get these sleeved up for you. And then we'll get that plus your givey into a bag. I forgot to mention we had quite a few first timers today, so they'll get a little thank you in their bag as well. Sweet. Big Toe. Appreciate you. All right, last but not least, Slash at number 2. Not the biggest of the biggest, but still one of the solid SLDs. You got your Punch Out, your Island Foil, your Mountain, and your Experimental Synthesizer. Wicker Baw, Elder, Rearing Embermane Foil, Sold Out, Cunning Maneuver, Origin of Metal Bending, Rancorous Archaic, Combustion Man, Hop to It MA, Forum Necro Scribe, Graduation Day Foil, Willbender, aka Force of Will at Home. I love it. Midnight Banshee, Cauldron of Essence. That's a nice little hit that didn't make the top 10 cut. And Flow State, same with that. Another hit that didn't make the cut. With G, your Burnished Heart. Not a bad one, not a bad one. Very cool. Matter of fact, we'll put this one in its own sleeve. And then these two we can put into a top loader together. Sick. Very cool, Slash. Appreciate you jumping in. Thank you very much. Appreciate all of you who jumped in today. This was a fun one. We got some more of those SLDs ready to roll back next week. We might have some Deal 10 games coming up this weekend. We'll have to see how the schedule looks, but I would love to get into some. So, check that out. Be on the lookout. Bookmark everything you see out there that's already ready to go. And we'll catch you next time. For now, I'm going to get out of here. Till then, y'all be good to each other.